trained.
Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, here is the skilled, the highly regarded Devin the Dream Haney.
Yo, what up, man? Shout out to the family. As always, appreciate everybody coming through. My brother Brian Falcone, man, he ain't rinsed up. I don't know why Brian ain't rinsed up. We got to make sure I get my brother right. Same thing with Sean Clark. My brother Sean Clark don't seem to be rinsed up over here. Just know, man, we rocking tonight. We got a lot to talk about. We definitely have to review the debate. That was a hell of a debate we just had tonight. Shout out to Knockoutboxing 86 TV, always allowing me to be a part of the debates. That shit mean a lot, bro. That shit mean a lot to me because Knockout hit me and he was like, hey, one thing I know is you will vote against me. I will. You damn right I'll vote against this motherfucker. Respectfully. I say that respectfully. That's my brother, man. We're gonna drop the link in the chat as we do early always. Why do we do it early? Is because, man, we the late night show. So we're gonna drop it early to shout out everybody who want to come in, give their opinion on the debate. That's gonna be the first thing we're talking tonight. We also will get to more boxing conversation. Man, there are a lot of things we're gonna have to talk about. But before I get too far into it, man, I always gotta show my people love. If you rock with me, man, y'all just don't know. I got love for you. We got my brother Terrance in the building. Terrance, give me 1 second. I want to talk to you. I'm glad you had a hell of a debate tonight. Want to talk to you real quick. Let me get these bars off real quick, man. Shout out to my brother Gertz in the building, man. Always showing love. You know what I'm saying? Always coming through. Man, shout out to my brother Cash Crypto in the building. Much love to you, Cash. My brother Bullet Gibson. Bullet in the building, man. Much love. Man, the homie. Hey, if y'all don't know, me and Educated, man, we talk other things outside of boxing, behind the scenes, man. I got love for my brother Educated, man. That's my brother. All y'all my family, man. Omega Red, he gonna come in hating as always, but if y'all don't know, man, Omega Red, he gonna show love regardless. That's Omega, man. It is what it is. Don Jenkins, the Gotcha Gamers in the building, man. Shout out to Don Jenkins. Man, we got BC in the building. BC is backstage. We're gonna bring him on. BC, give me a second. Give me a second before I let you cook, my brother. Hey, let me get through my people, man. Todd Swindle is in the building. Shout out to Todd Swindle, man. Much love to you, Todd. Texas Rob in the building, always coming through showing love. Much love to you, Texas Rob. Appreciate you, man. Much love, my brother. Man, Brian King B. Falcone. I think it's Falcone. Whenever I seen Falcon spelled with a U, that shit got to be Falcone. And so that shit might be a
I say the same way.
Hey, look, it might be an Italian family. I don't know. I'm just saying that's what it sounds like. Falcone, the Falcone family. That's what it sounds like over there. Man, we got my brother Big Ray in the building, man. Big Ray, shout out to Big Ray. Much love to you, my brother. We got my brother Sean Clark in the building. Much love, my brother. Much love. We got my brother John Norrie. John Norrie in the building, man. Hey, John, man, we're gonna try to get the NFC East panel going tomorrow. On Tuesday, I usually.
What about the West?
Well, damn the West. We'll talk about that if you want to talk about that later. But at this current moment in time, we're gonna get the NFC East panel going over here. Hey, John Norris, let me know, man. Jump on. Let me know if you're gonna be available. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna try to do that tomorrow. Let me know if you're available, John Norris. Man, shout out to my brother, man. Byron Bradley in the building. Hey, he always showing love, man. Much love to him. The hating ass, hey, one of the biggest haters that I know, right? One of the biggest haters. And now when I say hater, he only hate on the Falcons. Not the Falcons. He only hate on the Hawks. Shout out to my brother A1 Hoop Zone. Anybody want to know anything about boxing? If you want to know not boxing, bro. Basketball. If you want to know anything about basketball, man, go show my brother A1 love. Sub to his channel. He doing his thing over there, man. Kevin, hey, I ain't gonna hold you, Kevin. I'm gonna say it. Abinsett. That's what I'm going with. Abinsett. Yeah. I probably fucked that up, but it is what it is, man. Much love to you, Kevin. Appreciate you coming through. Not Me is in the building, man. Shout out to my brother Not Me, man. Much love to you, Not Me. AJ, man. AJ 64 is in the building. These are the dudes I rock with on a daily basis. Like I said, my brother, the best videos, Terrance. Hey, Terrance, shout out to you, man.
Hey, Terrence, you handled your wax, bro.
You did a hell of a job.
You fought the good fight, brother.
You did a hell of a job, and this is why I want you on. I want you on tonight because, I'm a debater. Hell, I don't even need to be a debater no more. I'm a judge.
Dub, you had your rounds in there too, but you too objective to debate.
No.
I am as well.
I spit the facts. You know what it is, BC.
Listen. Dub,
hold on. We're not gonna go there yet. It ain't that time. We gotta get the people in. We gotta get the people in here first. You know what I'm saying, man? Shout out to Terrence Best Videos showing love tonight, and we gotta get him on, man. And he gotta be number one. He was a debater tonight. He's gonna be the first.
He did his thing.
He's gonna be the first person to get his bars off. Shout out to Thoroughbred in the building. Thoroughbred Boxing. My brother, man, much love to you. Appreciate you coming through. Edgar Chavez is in the building, man. I want to make sure I didn't miss nobody. If I missed you, Sleepless Junior in the building, man. This is my first time seeing you, my brother, but at the same time, appreciate you coming through, brother. Appreciate you. You know you're always welcome over here. Hey, we want all the smoke, and we got love for everybody. It is what it is. 5 boxing fan in the building tonight, man. My brother Educated. I already talked about Educated, but at the same time, man, y'all got to put some respect on Educated Jab name. Put respect on his name because that's a knowledgeable brother, and I know that simply talking outside of just boxing with him. Shit. We talk real life on a regular basis, and shout out to my brother Educated, man. Sean Clark is in the building, man. Shout out to Sean Clark. Man, get the smoke. Hey, as far as the YTBC goes, right? The YouTube boxing community, Get the Smoke is the most interested man in the YTBC. Shout out to my brother Get the Smoke, man.
Yeah,
hey, Smoke got shit going on. Smoke, hey, I bet none of y'all ain't never been fencing. I bet ain't none of y'all ever fenced. Exactly.
You'd be wrong.
Oh, no, BC, you a fencer?
You'd be wrong. My dad was a.
Hold on, I ain't talking about your daddy, nigga. I'm talking about you.
Allow me to continue my sentence, brother.
Go ahead.
My dad was a D1 fencer, and I have fenced. I just wasn't good at it.
All right. Hey, you know what? I ain't mad at that. Shout out to the D1 fencers. I didn't even know that they had it that way. Smoke said he fenced as well, so it is what it is, man. Hey, I'm glad that BC. I'm glad that you brought that out, though. We got a diverse audience, niggas who work, who do it all. You know what I'm saying? This is what we want to have over here.
I would be remiss if I did not say congratulations to Terrence. Yo, listen, bro.
Hold on. We ain't there yet.
I just want to give him his flowers.
I'm gonna let you give him his flower. I gotta get through the people. I gotta get through the people first. I always gotta do it, man. If it wasn't for the people, we wouldn't have the channel. We wouldn't be able to do what we do over here. So shout out to baby. We definitely got to shout them out, man. Big Ray in the building, man. Educated. Let me see. Anybody I missed? Man, a kilo netter. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold you. When you say netter, the first thing I think of is Kimby. And so it's interesting. A kilo, break it down. Hey, it is what it is, man. Man, we got my brother Master Khalif in the building. Shout out to Master Khalif. Always showing love. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button if you can't, man. Hey, I'm not asking for super chat. I ain't asking for none of that shit. Just hit the like button. That's all I'm asking for. Man,
this music is dope.
Hey, you know how we do it, man. You know what it is over here, man. Rodzilla Jones in the building, man. Shout out to Rodzilla. A1, come back, man. We're gonna put you on. We're gonna put you on, A1. Now I apologize. I got a private chat. A1 stepped on for a quick second. He stepped on to put some bullshit in the private chat. That's what I believe. But we're gonna keep going. Cash Crypto, God of Green is in the building tonight, man. Shout out to God of Green. I want to make sure I ain't miss somebody. Hey, my brother. I'm telling you what A1 did. I ain't looked at the private chat yet. I know it's some bullshit in the private chat. I know this. And I still hold on, man. I wish I could show. I still got a 1 on my private chat, nigga. I ain't even got a chance to look. Fuck it. Let's see what he said. Okay, all right. He said, and then I'm thinking he gonna attack the.
Yo, hold on.
Nigga said, hold on, BC. That nigga A1 jumped in this motherfucker and said, Brian Corbett looked like Bobby Smart, bruh.
Yo, this nigga funny, right? Incendiary comments off the 1. Incendiary comments off the 1, man. I love this nigga, man. I love my people, man. Yo, I appreciate y'all sincerely, man. A1, nigga, you funny as shit, bro. Like, I be having wild, long, 16-hour days, and you always make me laugh, brother. Thank you, man. I love y'all niggas. I mean that shit sincerely, bro. This nigga funny as hell.
What the funny thing about it is that nigga Brian Corbett doing it like he could be his father though.
He be doing us dirty. He be doing me dirty, bro. That nigga does me so dirty.
Oh shit.
This nigga do me so dirty, it's not even funny. He mad cause his feet ashy.
Oh man.
Hold up, I'm back.
This nigga A1 started it off early, got me in tears off this joint. Oh,
hold up, man.
snap.
We not gonna. Hey, man. All right. We got the people in the building. Shout out to Son of God, Todd Swindle in the building, man. My brother G5 in the building, man. Shout out to. Bro, I ain't gonna hold you. I don't want to fuck your name up, so I'm gonna put it on the screen. Let me put it on the screen so I don't fuck it up. Guns, man. All right, y'all got it tonight. I ain't gonna fuck nothing up. So,
Dub.
Hold on. We gonna get to it real quick. I want to get through everybody.
Please tell A1 to play nice.
Man, A1 ain't gonna. He's not gonna play nice, bro. Stop that. No, that ain't what A1 does. That ain't what he do. And I respect it. That's my brother. I fuck with him. Shout out to my brother, man, JD in the building, man. Hold up. I don't give a damn what y'all tell me. Shout out to my motherfucking nigga. You know what I'm saying? R. West is in the building, man. Much love to my brother R. West, man. I got a lot of love for that brother. Again, like Five, like Educated. You know, these are individuals I talk to outside of the sport of boxing. And so I got love for him, man. Akilo Netter in the building. My brother Rick Timms is in the building. We got to cook, man. We about to cook. First things first. Terrance, you in the building, man.
Stop right.
I want to give you credit. I got to give you credit. One thing I got to, but before I say anything, and before anybody else can say anything to you, I got to say this. One thing nobody can ever tell me is that you don't have heart, that you don't have toughness, that you're not a grinder. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody tell me that. One thing I love about you, my brother, me and you, we done been on panels together multiple times. And I might say you're delusional when it comes to Bud. I'll say that. But one thing I can't say is that you a tough motherfucker. You a tough motherfucker. And I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I got respect for you. I got love for you. And man, appreciate you being one of the individuals who's gonna say, fuck it. I'm out here to fight, nigga. This is what you're saying. When you get on these panels, when you get on the I done seen you on BF channel. I done seen you on Manager Marty channel. I done seen you debating KO. One thing I gotta say, and you know, Terrence, best video, tell me if I'm lying when I say this. I get up there and be like, Terrence, calm down, brother. Calm down. You're wilding right now. One thing, even with me saying that, what I have to say is that you stand on your square, and I got respect for that. I got so much respect for you. I think you hey man, hey, you a gem in the sport. Now you confused about the sport to some degree, but at the same time you a gem. And damn it, you're gonna stand and rock how you rock. My question for you tonight, man, how did you feel you performed? And how did you feel the judges as far as the judges scoring? You know
Well,
what I'm saying? How did you feel that debate went? It's on you, Terrence. Ain't nobody gonna cut you off, brother.
all right. So, first of all, that's one of the issues is that there is no criteria to scoring. So it's hard to prepare for something that you don't know what the criteria is, because normally in a debate, if you make a point that's not addressed, that's a winning point. You get a point for that. So you can make a point and people don't address it, and then the judges don't care that it was never addressed. So that's one of the things. There is no criteria to be judging. So I think Knockout might want to really pin that down to say, well, if you don't respond to something, that's a point for the person. So I just want to just go through a little bit of this debate. In the first question, what Knockout basically said was that popularity and how much money, how many fans you bring to the sport is the face of boxing. And I was just saying, countering that to say, okay, that potentially brings in people that should never be damn the face of boxing, like a fucking Jake Paul. I'm sorry, this is where I'm really getting there's people that damn sure shouldn't be the face of boxing. And the other thing, the point I was trying to make in this debate was, if you look at those guys that were the face of boxing, they had notable names on their resume, or they definitely cleared out a division. And all I was saying is I'm not saying that Tank won't get there, but I'm just pointing out that he just has a little more to go to get there. If we want to just say, hey, like, I guess I lost, but if people want to say that's what they want the face of boxing to be, a person who's more popular, who can bring out celebrities that come out to fights anyway. If that's what y'all want to say, then fine. Then I'm wrong. Then I'm just saying, I just think as boxing fans, we can do better. You know what I'm saying? Than just chasing a guy that's popular, because that popularity don't really mean nothing at the end of the day. That don't mean they should be you have to have other things more than just bringing in people. You know what I'm saying? So that was my only point in that
Terrence.
first question. Yeah, go ahead.
May I respectfully interject?
Yes, you can, sir.
Okay. Yo, listen. You had wow points. You need a piece of paper and a pen. Not for me, but for when you're doing the debates. It goes like, it's not a popularity thing, but like, we live real life every day. And you went to high school, you went to junior high school, you even at your job, like, yo, bro, you may be more efficient at your job than the next person, but the next person makes it look better than you do, because they may be more of a fucking person than you. And that is not something that can be helped. That is an individuality thing. And that is not because I say so. That is the basis of what we are all judged by. It's what we're governed by society. When we are in a social structure, there is a means to do things. Now, I'm going to give it up like this, because KO, the only nigga ever beat KO was BF, right? But check it out. I'm traveling home from my second job, and you had me on wild points. Like, when you was like, yo, is it a popularity contest with YouTubers and all of that? But it's just like a jump shot for anybody that ever played basketball. Like, yo, you could shoot a touch shot, but your coach don't give a fuck about your touch shot. He gives a fuck about the follow through. Your follow through failed you, brother. And you had, that was like, I promise you, KO gonna look back and nobody else is gonna be able to put him on his heels the way you did. You just, you could not push him all the way. This is supposed to be film study for boxers for you, okay? Instead of getting caught up in how you feel. Your feelings will never matter. But the outright outcome will always matter. Yo, you had that nigga on his heels, and for one reason or another, you went left or right or left and right. And everybody, it was like 300 and some change people in that bitch. You had that nigga on his heels, and you relented. You stepped back. You got caught up in your feelings versus having him on his heels with your point. And that is where you lost people. And that's that.
What's your name, sir?
BC.
Brian Corbett. Brian Corbett.
Nice to meet you, Brian.
Likewise, brother. Likewise.
I appreciate. But I want more on specific when you say I dropped the ball, not with the follow up, because.
Yo, when you was like, when you said,
hold up, BC, hold up.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, you good, brother. And only reason I want to say it because judging, I judge. And D Free know. D Free done judged a lot of debates. I done judged a lot of debates.
D Free said it too.
At the end of the day, I think at the current moment in time, I done probably judged more debates than anybody else, right? And the reason I say that. I want to talk about certain things that happened during the debate where I felt like you gave credibility away, right? And the reason I want to is because you heard me say it tonight. I think you can be I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna
super
say
sweet.
I think you're a really good debater, bro. Like
super sweet.
For
super
you
sweet.
I think you. Man, all right. This is what I want to say right here. The first thing is you got to be more disciplined. As always, one of the reasons you lost a round with me is because you were talking in between the other individuals' round. You got to be more disciplined. I think that's something easy to fix, and I think this is possibly the first time I've seen you. Actually, the second time. I think this is the second time that you spoke when your turn to speak.
May I address that, Dove?
Go ahead.
Dub, you gotta understand something, Dub. I'm on my phone, my guy. And so on my phone, when I hit the mute button, it's real small, bro. And my eyes ain't the best. So it's honestly just a technical thing.
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
Can I be honest? I'm gonna be honest with you as you honest with me.
Yeah.
If that's the case, then you might need to get a laptop and start debating that way.
I actually, Dub,
hold up.
I'm on my phone too.
Maybe you need to do something outside of because before, and this was the reason I really had to do it. I heard things, you know what I'm saying,
right,
from your side earlier in the first round, and so that's why I made it a point to say, make sure you're on mute, make sure you're not gonna interrupt anybody. And one of the things in my opinion, one of the things we have to love, that I love so much about KO's debate series is that individual can get their bars off without being interrupted. If you get on this panel, right? You get on this panel, I can't promise that you're not going to be interrupted. When you start cooking, if somebody interrupts you, the best thing I can do, I'll try to shut them down to let you get your bars off. But once the smoke start happening, hence, we're talking to debate now. We're talking to debate. So once the smoke start happening, BC, he got his hand up right now. Respectfully, I say this respectfully. He got his hand up right now, and because he want to jump in and be and I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it.
Because you want to stray. You want to stray.
Hold on. And so the first thing I have to say is you got to make sure you're disciplined in these debates. The reason being is because the way the debate series is set up is different from panels. Hence the reason we love it. We love it because it gives you the opportunity to get your bars off, but it has to also, you got to let the other individual get their bars off. On the panel, goddamn it, BC he gonna raise his hand. He trying to get in the smoke, right? And so this is the reason I say when it comes down to the debate series, you got to make sure that you respect the series and showing love to it as far as not talking over individuals. My next thing is this. This is my last point for you. I think that in that last round, if you didn't focus so much on Bud and EJ, right? If you would have focused on the question, always define the question. That will help you. If you start in your next debate, regardless of who you debate against, if you debate knockout again, define the question. If you look at when knockout in the second round, what he did, he went and he defined, and I don't want to. He broke down unreasonable. He defined the question. Whenever you have the opportunity, define the question, because once you do that, what happens is that, and we saw it happen with Woke and JD when they were debating. When they were debating, one thing Woke did was he defined the question and he spoke from that definition. All I would say is, Terrence, and we're gonna let you cook right here. All I would say is, moving forward, make sure you keep yourself on mute, define the questions, and speak to the definition that you give. That as far as defining the question, go ahead, Terrence. After you, we're going to BC, then we're going to D Free. Go ahead, Terrence.
Well, I wanted BC to expound on what he was saying, because he said that I didn't follow up.
You gotta think about it.
We'll do it in the opposite direction. BC, Terrence, and then D Free. BC is
brother.
Well, go ahead,
brother.
BC.
You have a sharp mind, and I could tell by how you speak, how you articulate yourself, how you had your points. I don't know if you had your points written on bulletin points or not. I can tell you this much. Like, you have to think about it like you're in the court of law, bro. It's not about how you feel. It's about what like, you're not. It's not about what's true and false. It's about how you interact with everyone. It's more about, in the debate shit, it's more about how you articulate yourself, saying it in your chest like Kevin Hart, and like, you can't argue a fact, but niggas argue facts all the time. So you have to understand the Johnny Cochran part of it. It's like, yo, you have to be charismatic. Like, your points were poignant. Like, when you was talking about the YouTubers, like, my nigga, if you had an ounce of aggression in you when you said that, you may have swung that round your way. But, like, you said it real matter-of-factly, real Bob Arum. Like, yeah, well, boom, boom, boom. And that's where you lost the niggas at. Like, you have to, like, yo, like, what, like, you gotta say it like you're in, like, almost URL. Like, so what, we listening to YouTubers now? You gotta say it like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Not that your point, not that anybody misunderstood your point.
BC.
You got feedback, dub.
Hold on, real quick. No. Well, if I got, maybe it's me, but I think it's you. You've been going in and out. Like, we hear you, and then the shit kind of break up for a quick second. Then we hear you again, then it break up. That's why I was stopping you, because you was breaking up in between. You know what I'm saying? So we want to hear everything you're talking about. Go ahead, my brother. Okay, BC, he's gonna come back. Terrence.
Okay. So I get what BC's saying. That I understand what BC's saying, that sometimes I'm not yelling like BF, and I mean, I'm sorry. That's just, I don't think you should give points for delivery. I honestly don't. I honestly think in the debate is about the issues. That was the center. He's right. He's absolutely right. That was my central point, is that when you talk about celebrities going to an event, you talk about popularity, you're talking about getting money and stuff like that. That shouldn't be the face of boxing, because you bring in people that are not, they don't even have great skill set. And I was giving Tank that credit. I said, Tank has the skill set. He could get there. But the other point was, I don't know why no one would agree with me that, I know Knockout just said, oh, resume doesn't matter in the past. And maybe it didn't matter in the past, but maybe it's something that, if you look at these guys that were the face of boxing, they all had skills to pay the bills. How can you just say resume doesn't matter when even though it technically there was no definition to the face of boxing, and maybe it was relegated to just what he's saying, but things are changing, and we see people that's getting involved in boxing that's just getting a lot of money, getting a lot of following, but we don't want them to be our face of boxing. We don't want to hear the media tell us that these guys are the face of boxing. The fans should decide who the face of boxing is, and our criteria should be first and foremost about their talent and what they've done in the sport. You know what I'm saying? Not about how many damn people you bringing out, because you can have a clown bringing out a whole lot of people. That don't mean they can fight. That don't mean that's something that the fans, that we should say that's the head of us. That's like basketball. Let's say Michael Jordan, and it was somebody that everybody loved. Like, okay, for instance, I think at one point, let's say at one point in basketball, I think Yao had more fans than anybody, but we didn't crown him the face of basketball. We didn't give a damn how many fans. He was bringing a lot of people from China into the NBA.
Hold on, real quick. Terrence. Yeah. That energy that you talking with right now, that's what you had to have at the debate, nigga. It's not about facts. It's not about what you know. It's about wooing the fucking audience. I mean, it is about facts, but he's not an idiot. He's not talking from some.
Hold on, BC. BC, I'm not disagreeing. My thing, this is why I disagree. Hey, the energy that he coming with now, I ain't mad at that. What I'm saying is it is about facts.
No,
it is about that.
That's why I said what I said. He's not an idiot. He's obviously an educated fellow. If he spoke with that energy, the debate might have been different for him, is what I'm saying. I'm talking to his spirit. I'm not talking to what he could prove or disprove. I'm talking about to his spirit. I'm talking about the forum he was in.
I got you real quick, and I want to respond to that, but I got my brother Smoke in here. We got to get to D-Free as well, man. D-Free.
Smoke, know it.
Hold on. We're going to go to D-Free first, then we come to Smoke. D-Free, get your bars off, my brother.
Yeah, now, to the question about the face of boxing, the face of boxing is who the public identify for that sport. And right now, Tank is the face that everybody is coming out to see. That's why we're saying Tank is the face of boxing right now, because he's bringing in the crowd. Because you can say, it shouldn't be about who's bringing in the crowd, but that's exactly what the face of boxing is. That's what the face of basketball is. That's what the face of football is. It's the person that people identify for that sport. And right now, it's Tank Davis. Tank Davis is who everybody's coming out to see. But and to go back to what BC was saying, me as a judge, it's not. I mean, yeah, your delivery has a part in it, but it's not really so much your delivery. It's more so of you speaking on the facts and staying on the topic and nailing it home. Because the way I do my debates, if I'm speaking about something for too long, I know that I'm losing the judges. So I try to hit my points, and I give myself a time frame to hit every point so I can cover the 10 minutes or the 5 minutes or whatever if it's the rebuttal round. But it's more so you hitting points, but you nailing that point home. So when the judges here, they like, yeah, that man, he nailed that point, and your opponent really can't have anything to say about what you said. All they could do was try to go around your point because you nailing that point home so hard that they really can't hit the point. They can try to go around it. So it's more so you hitting the facts and you nailing it home to where you can't dispute it. All you can do is try to go around it. That's how I look at it.
I ain't mad. Hold on, real quick. I ain't mad at it. Smoke is in the building, man. I gotta let my brother cook, man. And my first question Smoke, man, you saw the debate tonight. You done debated multiple times. Smoke, man, what did you have on the debate? And as well as, man, anything that you want to cook on.
Yeah, I definitely I saw the whole thing. And if you can just give me 10 seconds, let me step outside of this thing.
No.
All right.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
all right.
take
Yeah,
your time.
yeah. No, I'm good. All right, so yeah, I saw the whole thing. Yeah, I thought it was a good debate. He definitely, I feel like, got caught up in the Spence Crawford controversy, and he kind of lost sight at that point. But when you talk, there's no definition.
Hold on, Smoke. You're breaking up. Smoke. Hold on, Smoke. Hold on, Smoke. We can barely hear you. You're breaking up. We're gonna give you an opportunity once again to break it down. If you start breaking up, we're gonna come back to you. All right. Smoke.
May I say something to the other gentleman that just spoke?
Hold on. We're gonna let you cook in a second. I want to get Smoke in here.
Okay.
Smoke,
Okay.
Deontay Wilder.
Are you there, Smoke? Are you there? We're gonna come back to Smoke. Terrence, go ahead.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask the gentleman that just spoke.
How you want to respond, Terrence?
Yeah,
we gotta get Dirk in here. We gotta get hold up, Terrence. Goddamn, I got you. I got you. We're gonna let you respond. We're gonna let you respond. Then we gotta get Dirk in here. We gotta get my brother Crush in here, and then we're gonna spin the block as always. Terrence, go ahead and get your bars off, my brother.
Okay, so the gentleman that just spoke, and I'm just gonna ask you a couple questions.
Which individual are we talking about? BC.
Me.
Yeah, I think we're talking about BC.
Yeah. BC. So I'm gonna ask you a couple questions. So, if a YouTuber is selling out seats more than Tank, way more than Tank, making way more money than Tank, and the media is telling us that this guy is the face of boxing, you okay with that? Just yes or no?
Sir, I'm not a casual. No.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. That's only the point I'm trying to make is that we have to have more than just selling tickets.
Brother. Stop,
Hold up, BC. Hold up, BC. Let him finish his point. He asked the question.
BC, that's the only point I'm making. Hold up, BC, the only point I'm making is yes.
Hold on, man. Goddamn. Let the brother get his bars off. Let him get his bars off. Go ahead, Terrence. All right. Did Terrence leave?
Terrence was talking. It wasn't me. It was Terrence.
Go ahead,
Terrence. I'm not disrespectful. Go ahead.
All right, BC, go ahead. I don't know what happened. Terrence, are you there? Are you there, Terrence?
Yeah, am I here?
We can hear you now. Go ahead.
Yes, brother, we hear you.
Okay, so So BC,
go ahead.
Now, obviously, I'm not saying Tank Davis is a fucking YouTuber. I understand that. And like I was pointing out in the debate, he has tremendous skills. So he meets that criteria, yes. But what we do know is that when we talk about those guys that were the face of boxing, they did have resumes. It wasn't like they started having fans and then they were the face of boxing. Just like Javante said, you got to grind. And part of grinding means that you fought notable people or clearing out a division. You just don't become the face of boxing simply because you can sell out tickets. That's all I'm saying. Yeah.
Brother, now before we go too far into it, there are several different factors that you didn't factor in. All right, and there are several different factors. I'm a fight fan. I like fighting. Everyone's not a fight fan that likes fighting. There are casuals, there are diehards. There's a lot of different brackets. It's just like anything else in life, right? It's why we pay people to do our taxes, because I guess you could do them yourself, but if you went to school to do something else, I guess you can't do them yourself. Not to the same effectiveness that someone else can. Correct?
Absolutely.
Okay. So when I say that, I say like, and I'm not a Javante Davis basher, but he had a different coming in party than other people. Okay, first of all, he came in behind my mother didn't give a fuck about boxing. My mom's knew who Floyd Mayweather was. God bless her soul. You know what I'm saying? My mom didn't watch basketball. She knew Shaq, Magic, Michael Jordan. My mother doesn't know who the fuck Isaiah Thomas was. But she knew Shaq, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm talking to you on that level, just so that you understand what I'm saying, because you are an obviously intelligent human being. So when you argue points, and I'm not talking about from me and you having a conversation, I'm talking about in the debate. In the debate, you can't debate from there. You will always lose that. I need you to understand that right now. If that's where you debate from, you're always gonna lose that. You're gonna strike chords with everybody that knows what the fuck you're talking about. It's not gonna make you win a debate, though. A debate is not about that. A debate is about not only what you can prove, but being charismatic and wooing people, and just the fuck 'em up factor. Saying some whole off-brand shit ain't got nothing to do with what you're talking about, but got everything to do with what you're talking about. You might bring up fucking Joe Calzaghe for your goddamn argument, but just bringing up Joe Calzaghe and tying it into your argument makes people go, oh shit. You know what I'm talking about? Because a debate going back to what we were taught as black people from the Eastern Europeans is about wooing the audience. It's not about all of that shit that you're doing. Or what I do. That's why I don't debate, because I happen to be a logical motherfucker, but I'm not a very tactical motherfucker. I speak from my heart. That goes against me in debating. It goes against you too, brother. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I say all of that. I say all of that to say that, like, bro, what you want to do, if you want to go into a debate series, and not just with KO, with anyone, is you want to make an alter ego. You want to argue with yourself before you argue with someone else. Create your stance, and then create your stance against your stance, and then have a rebuttal for that before you talk to anybody. I promise you KO does that. I promise you BFTB does that. I promise you.
But okay, I get you. But to your point that you just made up, you're absolutely right. You mentioned those names. But one thing about all of those names, they got hell of a resumes. They're going to have scoring titles, assist titles, championships. And you know that Shaq didn't just come in with that mantle. He had to grind and earn it. Bird had to do that. That's what I'm simply saying, is that people, boxers too, they got to earn it. We can't just... We just can't give it to them. You know what I'm saying? Bro, that's all I'm saying.
Bro, I'm 46 years old. I promise you I was alive back then. Shaq wasn't a blip on my fucking radar. Yeah, I seen a couple of games in LSU, and like, I didn't give a fuck about Shaq until they drafted him, and then I had to go back and recall what I saw. Like, yeah, I guess, but that's what I expect out of a nigga his size. Like, yeah, you're supposed to do that. But then it's just not. I'm not talking about where we at right now. I'm talking about where we just came from. All right, right here, you good, bro. You are a sound mind. You are a sensible fellow. You speak logically. I understand your rationale, but I got kicked off my high school basketball team because we lost the game, and it was because of some shit that this other nigga did, and I was tight about it. My coach was like, no, don't do that. There's no I in team, and da-da-da-da. And my response to that nigga was, there's an I in win. And I no longer played for that team. And it took me like 20 years to even understand what my coach said to me that day. Why I got kicked off the team, even though I was the Vernon Maxwell on my team. I was the emotional cog on my basketball team. For the set of niggas that nigga was coaching, what I spewed out was venom. It did not help my team to be a cohesive unit.
Hold on, real quick. Knockoutboxing 86 TV, man. The link, it is pinned at the top. Anybody who want to hit the link, man, is pinned at the top, man. And we need, real quick, we need Knockout Boxing on here. I understand where BC was just going with it, but I do have to say we gotta. Hey man, we need knockout. This was a Terrance versus a knockout debate. So the knockout, the link is pinned at the top of the chat, my brother. I'm gonna drop it again, just in case, just in motherfucking case, because I need to hear what knockout want to say here. I want to hear it because, respectfully, Terrance, respectfully, I'm looking for the rubber match. I'm looking for the rubber match when it comes to knockout and BFTB. I think these are individuals we would consider the goods as far as debating goes. I consider Terrance. I think Terrance has a great chance to be a good debater. I just think he got things to work on.
I thought that this was about going over the debate and trying to just not re-debate, just get to where I was trying to go with my debate. Whether I won or lost, I'm not re-debate. I don't think I'm
no.
We ain't got to re-debate. I was just trying to give y'all what my. Even though I take the L whenever I lose, I lost. It's over.
You do it gracefully.
Yeah.
You do it gracefully.
So I lost that debate. I'm not re-debating. I'm just trying to give you guys where I was coming from. And maybe I didn't come across. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I didn't like they're saying my delivery wasn't on point or whatever. But I just wanted to give you guys that I'm passionate about when I say.
We're not mad at none of that. We just.
And that's another. I'm glad Knockout. Hold up, and I'm glad Knockout is on here because I really, I wanted to talk to Knockout about when he said I picked a question to. I really got offended because I really didn't pick that question to be a troll about the rehydration. So I'm glad Knockout is on here because I wanted to talk to him about that.
Well, Knockout, he ain't pulled up. You know, Knockout, he was in the chat. Miss Knockout, shout out to Miss Knockout as well, as always. I got love for both of them. I will say this. Knockout, he ain't pulled up. But I do think, I thought that the second question, right? I thought that was a very interesting question. Especially talking about I saw where you were coming from. And you were looking to pin Knockout down. Knockout being a Tank Davis fan, him and with shout out to my brother Dundada in the building, shout out to Josh Sanders in the building, Tony Boswell always showing love, Educated Jab always in the building, Weedy Gonzalez, not me. Much love to all my family, man. Y'all know that's the family.
Yeah,
I want to say this though. When the debate, hold up, real quick, brother. When the debate happened, Jimmy, you know y'all is welcome to say that your shit. All right, there we go. All right, we got Jimmy in the building. We're gonna come to you in a second, Jimmy. But when you said what you said, right, and when you did what you did, I ain't mad at none of it. That's why I wanted Knockout on here because I thought he took a great. I thought he took a great route as far as debating you, and as far as the debate goes. Go ahead, Terrance, man, break it down. What did you see in all of that? Hey, talk about what you want to talk about, Terrance.
Well, first of all, it was respectfully. It's this guy in the comment section.
Don't worry about him. Don't worry about him.
No. It was during the debate. Big Ray. He said I ain't never won a round. I said I'll bet you I win a round against you, bro.
No.
If he's still in the chat, I'm calling him out right now. He said I ain't never won a round. I bet you I win a round against you, bro. But that's just a call out. That's just a call out. So he's talking mess in the chat. That's a call out to you, Big Ray. Okay, that's all I got on that, Doug.
Hold on, real quick, man. I gotta do this. I got my brother Knockout in the building, and for anybody who don't know, that's my big homie. You know what I'm saying? I rock with my brother Knockout.
What's good? Can y'all hear me?
First things first, we can hear you fantastically. First thing first, shout out to Terrance. I thought Terrance, he had a great performance tonight. I thought he lost, but I thought he showed up and showed out. My first question, Knockout, did you think Terrance had a good performance?
I thought he did good, man. I just, I'm
turned up and
I like to win, bro. Like so,
I saw a different knockout tonight. I ain't gonna hold you. I saw a different knockout, and I ain't mad at it.
Did I say something to Knockout? Knockout.
what up, Terrence?
Go ahead, Terrence, go ahead.
That question about the rehydration clause was honestly not a troll.
Hold on, Terrence, you cutting out.
No, I know.
Hold on, Terrence.
Yeah.
Terrence, you. It may have been me. I thought did Terrence cut out?
Nah, I hear him loud. I hear him loud and clear.
No,
Go
ahead,
I'm just saying, Knockout. That was. I think I get where you were coming from, where you think it was a troll because you're arguing against Tank. But I swear on my grandma that I honestly didn't. I didn't do that to put you in that predicament. I honestly didn't.
Terrence, bro. I didn't, dog. I'm debating, bro. I'm debating, bro. I don't think it was a troll. I'm talking about shit. I ain't trying to lose no more, bro. Like it's a debatable question. Everybody in the chat, they really agree with you. I'm me, so I say what I say.
I just wanted to let that be known.
The fact that I was sitting just couldn't be denied at the moment. You know what I mean?
No, because we had talked about that a few times, Knockout, and I always took that position on the rehydration call.
No, I'm cool with that. I mean, a lot of people take that position because that's how boxing has always been. But I ain't here to go with the status quo. I'm here to give my opinion, my opinion based on the facts, and let you know why the way this shit been going in boxing been bullshit. Either you rock with it or you don't. But I'm gonna give you me 100% of the time. Let me just say this because I gotta run, man. Shout out to Right Side, bro. I appreciate everybody being over here in my homies chat. Y'all hit his like button. Terrence, you put up a good fight. But this challenge, you know what I mean? It's for anybody, bro. Like I'm on my shit. So anybody that want it, y'all hear me talk. Y'all know where I stand on all these topics. If you want smoke, we can do whatever you want to do. I'll go first. You know what I'm saying? Terrence picked 2 questions tonight. You can pick 2 questions. Whatever y'all want to do, I'm down for it. Just know I'm on my shit. You know what I mean? So come holler at me.
Hey, before you leave, Knockout, I just want to make sure. I just want to ask. I gotta ask this. According to you welcoming all smoke. You welcoming all the smoke, regardless of who this individual is. You want the smoke. Am I correct about that, Knockout?
You know, I ain't turned down nothing but my collar, bro. I don't wear that collar up shit like the niggas used to do with the polos up. That shit was weird to me and shit. If you did that shit, it's something wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? I don't turn down shit but my collar, bro. I'm ready for whatever.
Salute.
You know what I mean? I'm ready for whatever. Y'all all know that, bro. So just holler at me or holler at Dub if you want to set it up. And we can get that shit cracking. It is what it is. But man, look, shout out to Terrence. You did a great job. A lot of people, you know, try to make Terrence out like he's somebody laughing stock or he a joke, but he got. I heard the Right Side say it, and I wanted to make sure I came up here and second it, bro. He'll do a lot of shit that a lot of people won't do, and that is he'll stand in the fire, he'll fire shots back at your ass, and he won't run. You know what I'm saying? Terrence don't do all that tough talking, threatening people on the internet and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But he actually is about to smoke, and he'll stand on there. Unlike some people who will threaten your ass on the internet, but then run off when shit get real. And I was
I know a couple of motherfuckers.
I was doing I thought I was performing way better in this one than I was against Ben Israel, but Terrence stood in there and took them motherfucking bullets. So say what you want about him. I would just challenge anyone else to debate him. You know what I'm saying? It's not BFTB or not myself, because we didn't already did. There's a lot of people talk shit about him, but get
and I wanted to say this. KO, before you leave, I wanted to ask you this. I think that Terrence, this is my opinion, from what we've seen from Terrence, I believe you're the only person he debated, I believe. I could be wrong about that, but I think Terrence.
Nah, he went up. Remember, he debated manager Marty.
Oh yeah, man. Mm-hmm. Okay, cool with it. My thing is that at the end of the day, I think Terrence can beat a lot of the dudes that think that they got smoke.
Yeah, he just got to get the topic. He got to get the topic right. You know what I'm saying?
My thing is that, man, it ain't even just about. Well, it is about the topic for Terrence. It is, but at the same time, I think that, man, Terrence, he got a lot of knowledge. He understands the sport of boxing, and I think he can compete with a lot of individuals. When I look at the chat and people trying to cook, bro, I'm like, hold up. It's different when you in the ring. It's different.
It is.
And for him to be in the ring with the individual he been in the
respectfully,
ring with, I think we got to give him credit. And, hey,
I agree.
Hey,
I agree with
man. I know you got to.
Yeah, I got to run. Let me just say this though, bro. I agree with what you said. I just, you know, when you these topics and shit, some of them are losing topics, and when you the third round, bro, you you got off kilter and shit. And I knew I would get you. I knew I would get you there. You know what I mean? Because the way I was talking about Bud Crawford, if you can get rid of some of them soft spots and be willing to debate more objectively again, because like bro, like I'm telling you right now, bro, you will not find a bigger Tank Davis fan than me, bro. You like he doesn't exist. I'm telling you right now, trust me, he don't exist. But
we know.
What I'm also not willing to do is I'm not gonna go against what I believe about boxing for Tank Davis. I'm gonna tell you what I think.
You're a fan though, bro. Would you? No, bro, I really respect you, bro, because you kept it real. Because there's a difference between being a big fan and being a fanboy. Because it would have been easy for you to, ride on Tank's, victory and say, ignore all the facts. Because even your chat, it was full of, a lot of, I'll put it politely, fans in it, extreme fans of Tank Davis. So, but man, you went against the grain, man. And I respect that, bro. It's like you got to keep it real. Like with me and Tyson Fury, bro, massive Tyson Fury fan. But the dude is cherry picking and he's ducking Usyk. So, as a man, it's always important to put your integrity and your honor before anything else.
So, are you a big Bud Crawford fan?
I agree with that, bro. But look, I got mad love for y'all, bro. Y'all boys be easy, man. Y'all enjoy this boxing talk. Hit my man's like button. And like I said, bro, just in case ain't nobody hear me, any and all smoke is welcome. All you gotta do is holler at me. I'll go first. I'll do whatever you want to do to make the shit happen.
Bro. Hey man,
y'all boys appreciate it, man.
If anybody have a question, hey, that's my brother, man. KO, you did your thing tonight. I thought you had a hell of a performance. But at the same time, I thought Terrence did as well. We're gonna spin the block, man. We got to get everybody in here.
May I just say one thing?
And this is what we're gonna do. This is how we're gonna do it right here. We're gonna go to my brother JD. Oh, excuse me, B.
My shit is like real 10 seconds.
BC, now I'm gonna tell you. Once you get your hold up, BC. When you get your bars off, I'm gonna be honest with you. You're gonna be on the back end for a minute because I got JD in the building. I got Rick Timms. I got Jimmy. I got Crush. I got Dirk. I got Terrance. It's a lot of heavy hitters.
I just want to say peace to everybody.
We're gonna let you get your bars off. Go ahead.
I got real 10 seconds, Dub. Real 10 seconds. Yo, Terrence. Terrence. Terrence.
I'll take your time.
You did your shit, bro. You were dope, but you have to differentiate real life from debate life, and you'll be fine. And I know that. Just in the conversations that you had between what I said last and where we are right this very second, you can I promise, my nigga, you good, yo. Just don't let your feelings, don't get caught up in what other people talking about. Get caught up in what you talking about, and you'll be fine, bro. And my nigga Free was like, yo, how you gonna give advice if you don't even debate? Because I wanted to be a lawyer, and I used to debate in high school and junior college. And on some G shit, like I just don't want to do that because it's easier to fight.
All right, brother. Thanks.
Hey, real quick, man. Shout out to my brother Dundada in the building, man. We got Dundada in the building. We got I want to make sure we got Sheena in the building, man. Sheena showing love as always, man. We got Educated Jab in the building. Josh Sanders is in the building, man. Man, we got big names in the building, man. All right, we got to move forward, though. We got to move forward. JD, man, we coming to you first. We're going to spin the block backwards tonight. JD, it's on you. Rick Timms. And I got to say it. My brother Rick Timms, if Ben Israel was here, he would say, this. Hey, Rick, tell me if I'm lying, Rick. Tell me if I'm lying. Hey, my nigga Rick Timms fucking with Jay Prince. He riding in the Maybach with Jay. Nah, we're not gonna do it like that.
Hey, yo, that's crazy.
Shout out to my brother Rick Timms, man. That's if anybody don't know,
that's my nigga right there,
you know
Rick Timms.
JD, man, get your bars off, JD. Get your bars off, brother.
Yo, what's happening with everybody on the panel, man? Yo, salute Terrence, man. No matter what, man. Even though you got slaughtered, I got mad respect for you, bro.
Hold on. We not gonna do that now. We not gonna say yes.
Yo, it's the truth, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I want to ask this real quick. I just want to ask a quick question.
To me, right?
Terrence, he done been in multiple debates. JD, you done been in debates. Would you be willing to debate Terrence?
Of course, you know, I don't duck no fade. I'm kind of of course.
Oh, okay. Terrence, would you be willing to debate JD? I think that would be a good fight. I think that's a good fight.
Dub, yes. But when this is JD, don't go nowhere. Let everybody cook, and then I want to talk to you. You say I got cooked, and let's just have a little conversation, and let's just see how well I got cooked tonight. But let everybody else, let everybody else get theirs off. Let everybody else get theirs off.
No, real quick, JD, don't go nowhere because Terrence just asked you not to go nowhere. So we're gonna.
Why
go to my
would
brother
I
Rick.
go anywhere?
Ooh,
Why?
Wait, hold on. We going to my brother Rick Timms, man. That's my homie. That's my big homie. If anybody don't know, hold up, Rick. If anybody don't know, man, I fuck with Rick, man. That's my big homie, bro. Like that's my big homie. So, Rick, man, what you got for tonight, my brother?
All right. What's up? Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir. You crispy.
Loud and clear.
All right, good deal. All right, right side panel, everybody in the chat. Hey, man, I just want to give my little assessment of the debate, man. It was like Terrence caught a top prospect, a top pound for pound boxing great coming off a split decision loss, and man, dude, Knockout came out blazing. That first round, hell, Knockout was like, he just came out with uppercuts and straight lefts and hooks and to the body. He was being some low blows. Knockout ain't give a damn that first round. Terrence, it was like a 10-8 round. Yeah, man, it was rough on you, man. And then I mentioned in the chat how in the second round I say, Terrence, did a little better. You picked it up, and you just ran into a buzzsaw tonight, man. And you did well, but Knockout, BF, them two guys, they're relentless, with this debate shit. And dude, it was all good though. That's all I got on that right side. We got a lot of heads up here tonight. I ain't gonna go too long.
Absolutely.
And one thing, Dub, can he stay with JD? Because I have some questions. I want both of them to stay. Can both of y'all stay? I know Jay already said he's staying. Do you got time to stay when all these gentlemen speak? Because I got some questions for y'all. Y'all say
I really just want to hear about the question now, because I feel like
hold on, Jay. Hold on.
Now let everybody speak first.
And respectfully, I say it respectfully. I want to get everybody points first, and then Terrence, I after everybody get their bars off, we're going to Jimmy. Then we going to Crush, we're going to Dirt. After they get their bars off, Terrence, man, you call who you want to call, bro. It's going to be on you. Jimmy, talk to me, man. Anything you want to talk about tonight.
Yeah, bro. I actually do like Terrence, even though we disagree on this particular topic. Whenever he goes in there into the lines then to debate a million aerosexuals, especially in the chat and the panel and all that stuff, it's not easy, bro. Especially when you're trying to keep it, chilled. And a lot of these guys, when you confront them, they're emotional. They get heated. They make it personal. And man, just that love for Errol Spence is just out of control. I think it might be a mental disease as well with some of them. So, like I said, Terrence, man, I'll give you a salute, bro, to go on those panels and debate these dudes, especially in the chat.
Oxymoronic, bro.
Let the brother get his points off. Let him get his points off now. Let's not do that.
So I was in and out of the debate. It looked like a good debate. I just think you didn't choose the right topic, to be honest, with the rehydration thing, because I always thought the Tank team are the ones that enforced it, which meant it'd benefit them. I mean, that's like me saying Leonard Ellaby was trying to weight grade Tank Davis, Why would they do that? That doesn't make any sense, And Tank's never asked for these kind of stipulations before, the evening weigh-ins, the double weigh-ins, and it was just weird, man. But yeah, man, look, man, he beat Ryan Garcia, and Ryan Garcia is a very good prospect, a really popular Instagram model, So I give him full credit for that win, It's not easy to knock out an Instagram model. It's very difficult, man. And Ryan Garcia, he quit. He was finally able to step up and show how good he was, and
Hey,
he
real
proved
quick.
he wasn't shit. So I mean, great win. This whole face of boxing, I find it funny because again, it took Ryan Garcia for Tank to finally put on a big Las Vegas show. And before that, this guy was doing what, 50,000 pay-per-views against
Jimmy,
Anthony
you
Hector
picked the
Garcia.
Instagram model to win.
So, like I was saying, Derek, you'll get your turn, man. Again, bro, heterosexual getting emotional. So, like I said, bro, if Tank Davis was the face of boxing, why would he
That's
split?
crazy.
Oh, check this out. He split the pot 50-50 with Ryan Garcia, right? It's on DraftKings. You can Google it. These dudes split the purse right down the middle. So when it comes to Devin Haney, I don't want them talking about the A side. If Ryan Garcia can leverage his Instagram following, then I think Devin Haney can leverage his world titles, right? Because if Tank was the A side, you don't do a 50-50 split with Ryan Garcia, right? And it doesn't take Ryan Garcia to hold your hand in Las Vegas for you to headline a big event, bro. I mean, these are receipts. If this is more than 200,000 buys, that means Ryan Garcia helped them do those numbers because Tank has never hit above that. So is he the face
This
of
some
boxing?
A-Nat
I
shit
doubt
right
it.
here.
So he's not only, he's not even the top dog in his own division. So pound for pound, how can you be a pound for pound fighter if you're not even the number one guy in your own division? So.
Wow.
Dub, you there?
Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me?
Like Doug got kidnapped.
I don't know what happened to Dub.
Okay.
Yeah, whoever was next, just go and go with it.
Hold the fuck up. I muted myself.
This man dozed
I don't know
off.
how I muted myself. I did that shit. But at the same time, Dundada, man, we looking for you to pull up. You call it for smoke. If you're gonna call for smoke, Dundada, then jump on the panel. We got heavy hitters up here. We got heavy hitters. Niggas who are gonna be able to respond to anything you're talking about. Dundada, you're welcome. You know you're the family. And we want to see you on the panel, Dundada, man. And we're gonna call names. It is what it is. Man, I gotta go.
I say Dundada scared.
Once again, we heard what my brother Jimmy said.
Big fact. That nigga scary.
We're not gonna call nobody scared. He got
No,
no.
Dundada's
Hell
scared,
no.
bro.
Dundada, wait a minute. We're not gonna call him scared. He got an opportunity to pull up. If you don't pull up, that's on him. And we can have those
How many
conversations
opportunities you
afterwards.
gonna get before you say he's scared?
Well, damn it, he got this is the ultimate opportunity, and so Dundada, we looking for you to pull up. I know Dundada done pull. See, this is the thing. Dundada done pulled up on me a couple times. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm looking for him to pull up tonight. Dundada pull up, man. You got niggas calling your names. They won't smoke with you. It is what it is. I say that to say this, man. Crush is in the
The
building.
nigga say he
Shout out
don't
to
know
my
me in
brother.
the chat, but tag me, bro.
No. He
going on
can
in
say
the chat?
whatever
I missed it.
he can
What's going on?
say whatever he want to say. If Dundada won't smoke, he can. Hey, this is an open panel. The link is posted at the top of the chat.
Yeah,
Right?
man,
It's
get up
posted.
here.
And so, pull up, and I think
Yeah,
Dundada,
we can break it.
like I told y'all, Dundada, he done pulled up on me before, so I think Dundada gonna pull up tonight. Dundada, if you don't pull up tonight, hey, niggas gonna be looking for you. I'm just telling you what's gonna happen.
Hey, yo,
we got
Dundada,
my
I
brother-
know I'm not Nathan. I'm JD, bro. I'm not
Hold
Nathan.
on, JD. Don't worry about it. Real quick, man. We got my brother Crush in the building, man. Crush, get your bars off for tonight, man. What you
Crush
got,
the
man?
legend.
Hey,
The
hey,
legend
what's
is
up,
in the building.
everybody? How y'all doing, man? I'm just chilling, man. I'm sitting here at work with my feet kicked up, relaxing, man. Just listening to this boxing talk. I didn't hear the whole debate, so I can't say much on it, but I heard enough to say this much. Hey, Terrance, great job. Keep doing your thing, kid. Keep doing your thing. Try not to get a little too emotional sometimes, but from what I've seen, you good. Just keep on doing it. I guarantee you gonna whack somebody's ass. So just keep on doing what you're doing. Other than that, man, it is what it is. But I'm gonna say this, man. I think as fighting fans, this is just my opinion. As fighting fans, I think we shouldn't invest in these damn numbers. You understand what I'm saying? This is just my opinion. It's not for anybody to be butt or anything. Just how I feel. We're not managers. We're boxing fans. We watch the sport. The only thing we should be worrying about is when they fight. I don't care about their money. I don't care about the split. I'm not getting a penny of it. That shouldn't matter to boxing fans. The only thing that should matter to boxing fans that you seeing fighters or whoever you're a fan of fight guys that you want to see them fight or guys that they should fight. All the 50-50 split, this, that, and the other, and somebody holding somebody's hand and all that. I don't care about none of that. I care about Rumble. Pay-per-view ain't got nothing to do with me. It don't go in my pocket. I just want to see a Rumble. And the only thing I want to know at the end of the day, was I correct about my prediction on who will win? That's all that matters to me. And I think that boxing fans, I'm not throwing shit at anybody. It's just the fact. I've been on YouTube long enough, and I'll be tired of hearing, even content creators and people in the chat talk about the money. We ain't invested in the money, man. It's such a horrible argument. It is. When you get to talking about the money and shit, it takes away from the great discussion of boxing. We supposed to be talking boxing, fuck boxing business. We ain't businessmen in the sport of boxing. Let's keep it on boxing. Let they numbers and whoever 50-50 is that. We don't get none of that shit. And some people actually really be caught up in these feelings about it. And I'll just be sitting there like, why is this person or why are these people getting so personal and arguing about money that they ain't getting a penny of? That ain't none of your business. Now, if you want to be so passionate into the business part of it, then join the damn business. But it's really a bad discussion when you really think about it, because the discussion should be about two fighters and what they able to do, what they did, what they will do, and what they done in the ring. I'm not discussing nothing with nobody's goddamn money. I'm discussing who got their ass whipped, how they got their ass whipped, and if they gonna get their ass whipped again. That's all that matters to me. But the money talk, to me, people just be too overboard with it. I done went to plenty of platforms and people really be arguing about these people money like they had something to do with any control. I'm like, is anybody making any money off this shit? Is anybody a ghost manager or anything like that? Because guys really be going at it, and we know that we all can get a little emotional at times when we talk about this sport of boxing, anything. The emotions come with discussions and everything like that. But god damn it, the money part is the most silliest thing in boxing I want to hear anybody argue about, because we ain't making none of that money. We sit there and talk about who getting the split. They the guys that's making the millions. We ain't making none of those millions. Why should we worry about it? I don't care who get the biggest purse. I don't care about no A side. I don't care about no B side. I care about the fact. Fight night come, we gonna find out who's the better man. That's all that matters to me. That's all that matters to me. So my thing is,
we're gonna spin the block accordingly, Chris.
Yeah, real quick.
Chris.
You go to debate, don't bring the money. I'm done. Go ahead. I'm done.
No. I don't want you to be done. Hey, we're gonna spin the block accordingly, and I want to go ahead. I got to get my brother Rick Timms. I got to get him in there. I got to get JD. Then we going to Dirt. Then we going back to.
Why are we going back to people who went already?
Well, Rick Timms ain't cooked like that yet. He ain't cooked like that.
Yes, he did.
Stop
Yo,
it.
how you telling what people to do on their show?
Bro, like,
Stop
that's
it.
crazy. Like,
hold up. Hey, if you don't, hold up. If you don't like it, you can leave respectfully. You the family, Dirk. You know you the family. But at the same time, you know, you never not seen me keep it a buck. And so what we're gonna do, we're gonna spin the block accordingly. If you don't like how I spin it, it is what it is. Rick Timms, it's on you, my brother. No, we can't hear you, brother.
Man, I'm driving. Is it can y'all still hear me clearly?
Yeah.
No, you good, brother.
Yeah, we can hear you. Probably just need to roll your window up a little bit so we can hear the wind. Roll the window up a little bit.
No. All my windows up. Come back to me in about 10 minutes.
We'll come back to you, Rick. Don't worry about it. We're going to JD, we're going to Dirk, then we're going to Terrence. JD, what you got on there, my brother?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just waiting for Terrence. I want to know about that question, bro.
Hey, Dirk, it's on you.
Come back to me.
Huh?
Come back to me.
So you're gonna do all that and then say come back to you?
I gotta handle some.
All right, you got it, brother. You got it. Terrence, it's on you, man. My brother Terrence. Shit.
All right. So it was two people. I know Jay here. Who is the other gentleman here?
Yeah, we here, man. Get to the point, bro.
No, are you here? I'm asking, is the other guy here? I don't know who he was.
Who? Bro, we here. He here.
No, you here, Jay.
All right. Hey, Terrence. Hey, Terrence. Hey, no. Stop all that. No.
Okay, you here? All right. So I'm gonna walk y'all through my whole debate, and then I'm gonna ask y'all. You said that I got cooked, so let's get it. Okay. So Knockout made 2 points on the first. Let's go with the first question. Knockout made 2 points. He made the point about fan base, right? And how celebrities were there, and how much, how many fans were at the fight. Do y'all agree? I'm asking Jay and the other dude. Do you agree with those 2 points, or was there another point that he made? Yes or no? Just please. We're gonna walk through this.
What was the point?
I'm asking you, do you agree or don't you agree that Knockout made 2 central points for Tank being the face of boxing?
And these are yes or no questions.
Yes or no question.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes, yes or no question. I'm asking both of you gentlemen who said I got cooked. That do you agree or don't you agree that Knockout made 2 central points with regards to Tank being the face of boxing? And that's point 1, is that the fans, that the amount of people that fill out the arena, right? And then
you got to make 1 point at a time.
Okay. Start with that one. Start with that one.
Yeah.
Okay, the first one. Do you agree that was one of his?
You can argue those points, and then we can move forward.
Yeah. So,
but
no.
And what I would say, Terrence, ask the question one more time. Direct it at the
individual. Jay, I'll direct it at Jay, and then the other gentleman can respond if he wants. So, Jay, do you agree with point 1 with regards to Knockout's argument for Tank being the face of boxing, is that he pointed to how many seats and fans and celebrities he was bringing in? Was that the central point of his argument? Yes or no?
Yes. Do you want to know why?
Okay, wait, brother. I'm gonna give you a chance. And I trust me, I know why. But my point was that when you just go by that, sir, is that you potentially bring in people that we don't want to say that's the face of boxing. That was my 1 point. The second point that I was making was that if you look at all of these guys that were the face of boxing, like a Mike Tyson or even a Canelo, they had grind and they had resumes to support that face of boxing. It was just not that they didn't just have that fact that they were bringing in people. So now you can go, Jay. That was my point. So you said I got cooked. Now go ahead and explain.
Wait. Tell me your point again so I understand what your point was.
Okay, Jay, my point is this. I'm gonna try to. I don't want Jake Paul or nobody like that ever being considered the face of boxing. I don't want anybody that don't have a resume to support them being the face of boxing to be called the face of boxing. My point is, Tank Davis is a hell of a fighter, great fighter. We see the skill set, but he hasn't done enough. He hasn't. He left. He didn't fight Loma. He didn't fight Russell when he could have went at one. I'm not saying he ducked. But he did not fight. Those were notable names that could have said to us, God damn, this motherfucker did it against one of the best of the division. Secondly, if let's say Loma and and the other gentleman and Russell wasn't there. Let's just say they were all bums, like y'all say with Bud Crawford. If he clears out a division, if he beats everybody in 126 or 130 in that division, you got to give it to him because he beat everybody there was to offer. All
Hey,
I'm
bro.
saying is right now, Tank has never done that. Knockout argument.
Hey, bro, hold on, bro. I get your point, but respectfully, of course, because we on Right Side Show.
Right.
I understand and agree with your point. However, I think you missing the prognosis of the face of boxing is popularity and performance with Tank. So you're mixing up the popularity and performance that deems him the face of boxing with the legacy and resume that is not with Tank, in your opinion, for him.
But Jay, I agree. But Jay, so you don't think that should be a part of it? I'm serious.
Not
as a
in
boxing
today's day
fan.
and age, no.
Okay. Okay, so I don't see that's a difference of opinion for me being a pure boxing fan. I just think that we shouldn't have freaking YouTubers proclaiming to be the goddamn fit. I've actually heard that.
But
and Jake, I'm not lying. I'm not lying. Some people were saying that Jake Paul was the face of boxing because he's putting all these things in his fans in the seat and he's selling all of it. There was people saying that, Jay. I ain't making this shit up. Because I'm saying we can't have that shit in boxing.
I've seen the bullshit going on.
We can't have that. That's all I'm saying, bro.
People, and I understand. At that point, it makes a lot of sense. But I think the key for that first portion of the debate, for that portion specifically, I think you need to stay because I lost my first debate, and I'm so what my issue was, and this is just me passing on, I guess, it's knowledge for lack of a better term. If you would have focused more on the question at hand and put your response around that question as to why you're arguing the fact that he's not the face of boxing, and just how you explained it to me for that reason, it would have been a stronger argument. But
that's what I did. But
still,
I'm telling you,
the end result, a little bit more than what you did, but still the end result and the fact remains that those key points to you as a boxing purist of the sport, as you will call yourself, is just not factual today. It's not what makes you the face of boxing, because Canelo isn't fighting anybody of a note worth a damn.
And he's not my face. He's not mine.
He still was the face of boxing.
Wow. So you consider him the face of boxing after he ducked Charlo? I did up until he started ducking people.
Hold on. You asked me a question, so I'm gonna respond. It wasn't me that considered him that. It's what the ashes and the seats considered him.
He's got the best resume in the boxing. None of got the best resume in sport.
Hey, check it out.
Hold on, real quick to everybody. We're gonna go to my brother Rick. Hold on. Before we go to Rick, you pulled out, so I ain't gonna hold you. We gotta go to my brother Dirk first. We gotta get Dirk. We gotta get his opinion. We're going to Rick, then we're going to Jimmy. We're gonna spin the block all the way around. At the end of the day.
What is that, bro?
Hey man, Dirk, what you got on it, brother? What you got on it, Dirk?
Okay. So as far as the debate with Terrence, I only heard the end. Obviously, I don't think he won the debate, but he held his own. So that's all I can say about that. As far as Tank Davis being the face of boxing, I don't think he's there yet, but he's on his way. And he's definitely the face of American boxing. I think that wasn't really a discussion to begin with anyways. You're seeing people, and I know y'all noticed it too, people who don't care about boxing, all of a sudden were tuned into this fight. All kinds of media that usually don't cover boxing, where there's Bleacher Report, Shade Room, ESPN with Stephen A. Smith and whoever he usually works with, and Undisputed with Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless. They all talked about this fight. So however you feel about Tank Davis, that's good for the sport. That means it's more, at least this particular fight was mainstream. That's what we need. So that's all I gotta say about that. Nice and short.
I've never seen.
Go ahead, Rick. It's on you, Rick.
Oh, is it Rick? Okay.
Rick, are you there? Are you there, Rick? Can you hear me? All right, we're gonna come back to you. It seemed like you froze on this, Rick. You froze. We're gonna spin the block as always. Rick, are you there? Hold on, Rick, are you there?
He got unmuted though. There you go.
I did unmute it. All right, there you go. It kept going back. You hear me now?
Go ahead, Rick. Go ahead.
Crispy.
All right. Check it out. First, let me address Terrance. Dude, I didn't say you got cooked. I said that first round was a runaway for knockout, and you held your own in round 2 and 3. And the thing about Tank and Ryan, Tank handled his business, and you didn't provide the same points in that first round that Knockout provided. Knockout made a lot of strong points as far as the attendance, the revenue, the popularity as far as the athletes, the entertainers, the all the people that are casuals. I mean, he really presented his shit well. So, just relax a little, Terrence. It sounds like you're getting a little emotional over there, man. You held your own, homie. It's all good.
No. I just have a question for you because you say that he made such. Okay, I asked Knockout in that round. You're telling me that celebrities don't come out to fights in the past, like Terrence Crawford. So he has no celebrities at his fight. I'm just saying.
Check it out, Terrence. Yeah. Look, Terrence, he do.
I'm just saying. I mean, to me, that's not a winning
point. This the difference.
No way you did that, bro.
Let me finish. Check it out. Look, round 1. Look, Saturday night, round 1. Soon as that bell rung, everybody in the goddamn audience stood up in anticipation. That's the Mike Tyson effect. Earl, Bud, Canelo, everybody you can name don't have that right now. Tank is brewing into the real face of boxing. If he ain't there, he's sure almost there. So his popularity has skyrocketed, and he keep knocking people out with a 94% knockout goddamn rate. Who gonna stop him?
He gotta knock somebody out of note, though. That's all I'm saying. When he knocked Devin out, okay, we talk.
I agree.
So 4-division world champ is not.
He got to pick it up like Bud.
Right. That's what you're saying. Pedraza at 22 years old is nobody of note. Right.
No.
Well,
I'm sorry.
He's in the top guy in the division, was he? I mean,
Ryan Garcia, the other high stakes prize fighter at that division, is nobody of note.
No, I'm sorry, bro.
At this point, I want Devin. I want Shakur. At this point, Tank needs some super real smoke.
If we talking about, you see what I'm saying? This is what I'm telling you about.
Ryan Garcia was not the champion.
Like,
you're 435.
We talking about. What are we talking about? Jimmy, he wasn't even talking to you, bro. He talking to me and Rick Timms. What are you doing, bro? Like,
I thought it was an open panel, right, man? None to get emotional. Go ahead, man.
Nah, it's a question for me and Rick Timms. I'm not sure if you were there when he asked us, but this is the dialogue between us three, bro. So anyway, what I'm saying is, Terrence, I get what you're saying, but this is a question about legacy, bro. You talking about legacy, but the popularity part is what this debate was based on. Who is putting who in the seat? I'm sorry to tell you, but Terrence Crawford do not put asses in the seat like Tank Davis. He does not. And at 28 years old, Terrence Crawford,
I'm a Bud supporter, and I agree.
and I support Bud regardless of the dumb shit that he do. I don't think he beats Arrow, but I still support him. Just like I support any fighter that put their life on the line. Regardless, I'm still gonna look at the landscape of it, and Bud does not net the popularity or the likability. You said yourself that, and I listened to you on Angry Man podcast. You talk about Arrow and Bud are not notable. They're quiet guys. They're not charismatic guys. Well, Tank is a charismatic guy. Not only that, he's a likable guy. In the eyes of the public, real boxing fans love this dude. So when you add the legacy to the popularity and the ashes in the seat, yes, he's being brewed to Rick Tim's point, into the face of boxing. That's what's gonna happen.
And I agree with you, Jay. He's making his way there. I'm just saying he's not there yet. If he had Lomo and Gary on his resume, one of them,
bro, you're not listening. You're mixing legacy with the key points that makes it in the face of boxing. Popularity,
Jake Paul's a bigger star than him.
And people's willing to see him. These other guys, they're not willing to see unless Tank's name is tied to it. That's why he's the face of boxing.
Jay, can I ask you
Absolutely.
what face of,
ask me anything you want, bro.
Okay, give me give me three guys that you say were the face of boxing. Give me three of those guys.
Three?
Yeah, give me three.
Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, Floyd Mayweather.
Okay, so each of those fighters, before they became the face of boxing, do you agree that they had notable names on their resume? They didn't just get that
now, before
banner.
I answer your question,
yeah,
I'm gonna point to what I just said before we started this conversation. Today's day and age, the requirements to be the face of boxing are drastically different than what it is back then.
But Jay, why we gotta accept that, Jay?
Up, you will be built up. It's not that I accept it.
Why we have to accept that, Jay?
No, you don't have to.
Why boxing fans have to accept that? They don't. No other sports they do that. In no other sports do we have a person that's not the best and has a great resume is the face of the sport. No. When Tiger was the face of golf, he was winning championships. He was killing people. When Mike was the face, he was the absolute best basketball player. Skills to pay the bills and doing the financial thing. Why in every other sport is like that, but boxing is just how much money we can.
Hey, let me tell you why, Terrance. All them other sports you mentioning don't have. All them other sports have one main sanctioning body that call all the rules. Boxing don't have no one big boss that call all the rules. Everybody do what the fuck they want. All four major sanctioning bodies, who tell them what to do? They do as they please.
As they please. Yep.
That's the difference in all them.
Bro.
Michael Jordan, they got people to answer to.
These guys sound like high school fanboys.
Be quiet, bro. Damn.
We
actually having a decent conversation.
You've been waffling for about 20 minutes now. What do you want?
Bro,
your show, bro.
EJ hater, you a Tank hater.
It's not your show, but relax.
Saying nothing that's
relax,
even.
Relax.
You just talking about dumb shit.
I know, but it's not your show, bro. You've been talking for about 20 minutes.
That shit you talking is dumb, bro. Shut up.
No. I'm asking you, bro. Listen, the history of the sport. You said Tank's the biggest star in the sport, right?
With no substance.
So why did Tank need Ryan's help,
bro? You just
stop being a little girl, man. Why are you insulting me for? I can call you a lot worse. Trust me.
Because you
don't
got
want this
lips.
Trust me, man.
Let me ask
Trust
you a question. Hold up.
Get out your emotions. Get out your emotions.
Where you at, Doug?
Bro? You attacking people character and shit. You don't even know them, but I'm in my.
Get out your bitch emotions, man.
Yeah, no doubt, bro.
Let's cool it down a little bit. Let me ask y'all a question, because this is something that I've been having a problem with, but I like to hear people talk about it, because we're talking about the face of boxing, right? This is a good discussion. A good discussion. Now, I hear everybody saying, this, that, and the other. But the question is, who the hell gets to say who's the face of boxing? Because see, when you see here, you got who gets to say who is the face of boxing?
Bro, I'll tell you the receipts. Tank's never broken any records, bro.
No, Jimmy, I'm not going into numbers, dog. This is not numbers, Jimmy. Yeah. Keep numbers over there. We on letters right now. We from A to motherfuckers Z.
How do you judge?
I just asked. I didn't ask for any analysis. I got all that shit. What you about to say, bro? I know all that shit already.
I've never seen no one offer Tank $100 million contract though. If he's such a superstar, why is he on $1.5 million?
$100 million contract. Where you getting this from?
I'm trying to conduct something here, Jimmy, and you always talk to me, bro. I'm not disrespecting anybody here, bro. Show some damn respect.
I thought you were asking a question. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. I thought you were asking a question.
I'm back in the building. I'm back in the real quick. I'm back in the building. Listen, we're gonna have structure. Crush, go ahead, get your bars off. After you get your bars off, we're gonna come to you, Jimmy, and we're gonna spin the block accordingly. Crush, get your bars off.
Here it is. It ain't even bars. It's a simple question. Because the argument is who's the face of boxing. A big everything that's been going on for a minute. And then when you think about it, I'm gonna be honest with you, nobody really has a goddamn point. Because first of all, we have to get a clear understanding who decides, not numbers. I'm talking about a voice. I'm talking about a living entity here, right? Who gets to say who's the face of boxing?
I say
Hold on. Jimmy, go ahead. I think that was the question. Like the OG Crush just asked, who gets to decide the face of boxing? Jimmy, it's on you. After you, Jimmy. After you, Jimmy, we're gonna like we always do, spin the block. We're going to Terrence. We're going to Dirk. We're going to JD. We're going to Rick. Then we're going back to Crush. It's on you, Jimmy.
Bro, it's actually funny this is even a conversation which has been forced into existence, right? Look, guys like Canelo Alvarez, Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua, they've been having mega events, making hundreds of $1 million for a very long time. They've got crazy fan bases. Tank is still playing catch up. This is the first Las Vegas event Tank has headlined, and he had to hold Ryan Garcia's hand, right? And this is the first fight he'll ever do which might break 500,000 buys. Before that, it was between 100 to 200,000 buys. That's no pay-per-view star on any metric, right? Like I said, it's his first pay-per-view event, and he needed the help of another guy, Ryan Garcia, right? And before that, he was doing, pretty garbage numbers, making $1 million. I've never seen anyone offer Tank Davis a contract between 100 to 200 million dollars, right? Guys like Joshua, guys like Canelo, guys like Tyson Fury, they've been making between 20 to 100 million dollars a fight. A guy like Tank Davis, he just doesn't have the receipts. This isn't opinion. This is fact. You can't sit here and debate who's the face of boxing when these dudes are making 20 times the money. Tank Davis is a good fighter. He's a nice little star. But I'm not done yet, bro. I'm not done. You're not
answering the question. You're not answering the question, bro.
Hold up.
I told you, Kush, the receipts.
Fresh.
And it's a non.
Hold up. Let Jimmy get his bars off, regardless if you think
real quick.
Like I'm saying before you cut me off. Like I'm saying, bro.
Hold on, Jimmy. Hold on, real quick.
Right side eating up some shit. Right side mouth full in a bit.
I'm eating like a mother.
Let right side finish his pizza. Let right side finish his pizza.
When you set the order for people to respond to answer the question, bro, I'm gonna be honest, you sent it the wrong way because that question was built because of what Terrance and JD was talking about. It was supposed to went the other way.
Crush. You can tell me I sent it the wrong way. I sent it how I sent it. It is what it is. Hold up. I gotta let Jimmy get his bars off. And know what? Just because you said that, we'll bring you in next. My thing is, we gotta let Jimmy get his bars off, bro. Like, we can't cut him off. If we start to go down that path, then anytime anybody start to talk, I gotta let them cut y'all ass off. And anybody who know anything about Dub Right Side, I want everybody to get their bars off. Shout out to my brother D Free in the building. We're gonna get to you. We come to you, D Free, soon. But we gotta let Jimmy, regardless if you agree, disagree, whatever you do, Don't cut him off. Just let him get his shit off, bro. Let him get his shit off. Go ahead, Jimmy.
Well, you gotta have the same respect for everybody else too, bro.
Okay, bro. I got you.
Hold on. Bro, when I pass it around, Crash, come on now. I gave you the panel. The only reason you start to engage with them is because you start to engage with them. Get your bars off. You ain't got to engage with nobody. Get your shit off, bro. Like, respectfully, get your shit off.
It was just a question, bro. And he answered it total wrong,
like I'm saying,
bro.
Whether it's wrong or right, I don't give a fuck how he answered the question. Let him get his shit off, bro. Like, it is what it is.
Who dictates the face of boxing? The receipts. The receipts prove who the fans love and who the fans support. And the likes of a Canelo, a Joshua Fury, they've been putting on mega events for nearly 10 years, right? They've had so many massive fights, and we're talking about world titles and unifications and upsets and the crazy fan bases. Tank has just arrived. What kind of star he is, we'll see now. You know, can he headline Las Vegas without Ryan Garcia? I don't know. Can he put up good pay-per-view numbers without Ryan Garcia? Again, I don't know, because his past doesn't suggest it. But it is what it is, man. We'll see. But right now, is he the face of boxing? No, he's not even the top 3 star in boxing.
Crush, we coming to you, Crush. Hold on, we coming to you, Crush. I'm gonna let you respond first, and then we'll spin the block accordingly. Go ahead, Crush.
It's not for me to respond of. The question is, who decides? Who, not what. Who decides who is the face of boxing? That's the next person asking the question, bro. It's not for me to respond.
Bro, I can ask the question, but at the end of the day, how people respond is how they respond. It is what it is. So go ahead.
Hey, can I respond to Jimmy real quick after he's done?
We going to my brother Dirk. We going to my brother Rick Tins. We going to D3. We going to Terrance next. Dirk, get your bars off, bro.
Okay, so first of all, Jimmy, you keep talking about how he needed Ryan Garcia to sell all these pay-per-views, but if you know anything about boxing, you know every great star needs a dancing partner to become a star. Floyd didn't become that guy until he fought De La Hoya. De La Hoya didn't become that guy until he fought Chavez, etc., etc. Nobody can do it by themselves. Nobody's going to become a star. Even Canelo. You keep bringing up Canelo. Canelo had to go through Mosley. He had to go through Cotto. Eventually, he had to fight Floyd. That's how he built his name. He didn't just become a star overnight. Come on, bro. Use your head. So
he went through Triple G as well. He went through Triple G, not Ryan Garcia.
After he went all those other guys I just mentioned. So Tank obviously, that's why I said earlier, he's not there yet, but he's on his way. Now it's up to him if he wants to fight these guys like Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, and many others. Yeah. That's how he can continue building that.
Bro, have you seen a face of boxing who's not even the top guy?
Jimmy, let's be honest. The way you talk about Tank is obvious. You don't come from a place of objectivity.
Bro, I'm asking, when has the face of boxing not been the top champion in his own division? No, Dirk, I'm asking.
Say that shit again.
Hold on. No. We're gonna keep it on an even playing field.
That was fire though, Dub. You cannot.
We're gonna keep the question honest regardless, though. But we're gonna keep the question honest. And man, shout out to Terrance once again. Terrance, man, you did a hell of a job tonight, man. I think you have potential to be a pretty decent debater,
bro.
And Jimmy.
Hold on. Y'all not gonna cut me off. Y'all not gonna do that. What I'm saying is Terrance, man, great job tonight. The question is for the panel tonight. This is the question, and we're gonna spread it all the way around. We're gonna spread all this shit around. We saw what Tank did. We saw what Tank just did to Ryan Garcia. We have to give him credit. My first question, before I asked about any other fighter, my first question is do y'all give Tank credit for what he did in this fight? And we're gonna start with my brother Terrance Best Videos. Terrance, do you give him credit for what he did in this fight?
It depends on what you mean credit.
No. Wait a minute, brother. Let me rephrase it. Because I don't want to be. I don't want nobody to do all that other. It depends. I want to be. Let me be very clear. with what Tank Davis did against Ryan Garcia, are we giving him the credit at this current moment in time that as far as fighters go, Tank has a great resume now, especially with Ryan Garcia being there. Tank has shown the ability to stop the majority of fighters he's in the ring with. He's shown boxing IQ. Tank has shown that he is the goods, in my opinion. Is Tank Davis the goods? And if he's not, right, in your opinion, regardless of who I'm asking, if you don't believe that Tank Davis is the goods like I do, who's better than Tank Davis at this current moment in time and why? Terrence, it's on you.
Okay, so to that point, you said Ryan Garcia. I say hell no. Ryan Garcia, not just defensively sound, doesn't have good feet. I made money on Javante. I made money on that fight. That was an easy fight. Only thing I was afraid of is that some funny business would come. Tank might pull his arm or something crazy where Ryan would win, but wouldn't really win the fight. I knew he wasn't going to win that fight unless a miracle happened. So no, I can't. I'm sorry, Dub. No, I don't give him credit, but he has an opportunity to get that credit. What he needs to do is stop. First of all, it seemed like he's already starting this duck talk, and I'm not liking it because he was saying, oh well. When he was talking about Haney, I think he said something, he posted something, oh, he's pillow fisted, oh, he's going to rehydrate to 24 pounds and all this other nonsense. Now, see, we know that's a lie because all the belts would be on the line. And the max he can go is 10 pounds according to the IBF rules. That's so I don't know. I don't know. No, that's what the IBF.
No. Terrence, real quick.
Yeah.
Hold on, real quick.
Right.
And anybody who know me, I ain't gonna sit here and just cap.
Right.
It's not true in this situation with Devin being the undisputed champion. The WBA, the WBO, and the WB, and the WBC rules, right? None of those recognize that rehydration clause. If Devin and Tank fight next, it's not gonna be under the IBF mandate. He's not gonna be the IBF mandatory. The individual at this current moment in time, we talked about this last night, would be Gustavo's Lemon, right? He would be the IBF mandatory for Devin. That's when a rehydration clause could come into effect according to the IBF. But outside of that, if the A side's not looking for it, then there won't be a rehydration clause. And even with the IBF mandating things, the problem is when you're fighting for all the belts, the majority of the sanctioning bodies do not recognize that rehydration clause, so it's not going to happen like the way you're trying to put it out there.
Okay. So let's just, if you're right, Dub, you probably right and I'm wrong on that. So let's say I'm wrong. This fight isn't happening. I always said the fight wasn't happening because I honestly don't think he's going to take that. Tank's going to take the fight. Now, if that don't happen, guess who he has to fight? He has to either fight Frank or he has to fight Shakur. Come on, Dub, you agree with me there, right? He got to fight one of those guys. You can't, don't talk about no Eastside Cruz. I don't want to hear about no Eastside Cruz. I don't want to hear about that. I want him fighting them two guys. Then that's only two left.
No.
At
this current moment in time, Javante Tank Davis, if, and this is a if question, right? And I don't think it's if, I think it's when, but I'm gonna say if in this situation. So I'm not too biased, but if Devin Haney beats Lomachenko, I think when. I once again, that's why I say it's a win question. When Devin Haney beats Lomachenko, you damn right. Tank needs to go after Devin. It shouldn't be no questions about it. There shouldn't be. And if y'all want to tell me, I'm trying to. No. It should. There are no questions in my mind what the next fight should be.
I agree with you. If
Devin beats Loma, then it needs to be Devin versus Tank.
But
That
I'm just
has to be the next fight. It has to
Dub,
be.
and I agree with you, Dub, but I'm just telling you, he's already talking crazy because he's talking about, he's going to rehydrate the 24 pounds.
But this
It's
is the
starting
thing.
like this. It's starting to talk like a duck. That's starting to sound like duck language to me.
Bro, how do you even know
hold on,
what
JD.
duck
Hold on,
language
JD. Hold on,
sound like
JD.
you saying
JD, I'm
duck?
gonna let you get your bars off.
What the fuck kind of shit is
I wanna,
yo, right?
JD, I'm gonna let
JD,
you
you
get
gonna
your
get your
bars
shot,
off,
JD.
bro.
JD, you gonna get your shot. You gonna get yours off, Jay. I'm just saying, in my opinion, I'm not saying he's a
hold
duck.
on, Terrence.
Yeah,
Hold on, Terrence.
yeah.
You done got yours off.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is this, and then we go into my brother JD because I'm gonna respect him. I'm gonna let him get his shit off. My thing is this: at the end of the day, we have to say at this current moment in time, Tank did what he was supposed to do. He did what he was supposed to do. Devin has to go do what he's supposed to do. Once that happens, then we can talk about these two individuals fighting each other. The problem is at this current moment in time, we gotta be accurate about it because people will tell me when I done said that Devin beat Loma, right? I say that. I think Devin wins easily. People done told me multiple times Lomachenko can beat Devin Haney. It's a 50-50 fight. Okay, cool. I ain't mad at it. They also told me that Ryan and Tank was a 50-50 fight. I ain't mad at it. What I'm saying is we need Devin to do what he needs to do. And then we can talk about that fight being made. But we have to see, and shout out to Tank, because what did the Tank say? Devin needs to be worried about May 20th. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah,
and so we need that to happen first. And after that, that's what I'm really looking to see who about to smoke. JD, it's on you, my brother. I apologize for cutting you off. Go ahead.
Nah, you straight. I just want Terrence to stop with this delusional shit. How can we in one breath say that Tank is talking about being a duck, but we not saying that Bud is not a fucking duck? He ain't signing shit for the biggest fight of his career. He's literally ducking from being undisputed possibly twice. He didn't sign one of the now 4 drafts that he got, yet he agreed to everything. But Tank actually signed a contract with a rematch and rehydration clause that he and his dance partner had to agree to. They fought. He's the better man. He won, but he's a duck. But these guys that are top guys in the division are not taking risks with punchers like Tank Davis is. Yet Bud Crawford is not a duck. And he's fighting guys that we know he's going to knock the fuck out. Okay, that makes sense, Terrence. That makes sense.
I know you want to respond, Terrence. I know you do. We got to go to my brother D3. Then we go into I Got the Power. Who the fuck is I Got the Power, man? Who is this?
That's me, man. You see the picture.
Come on, you know that's Crush, bro.
No, I don't. And this is the problem. I don't see the picture. I don't, and I don't see the picture. That's the problem with it. I don't see the picture. But D3, man, get your bars off, man. Get your bars off. Then we're going to my brother Crush. Dirk is going to be back on you, Rick Timms, after Dirk, and then we're gonna keep it moving as always. Go ahead, D3.
Yeah, but to go back to your question, yeah, I give Tank credit for what he did last Saturday.
I didn't answer the question. Damn, my bad.
I give him credit for what he did Saturday night because we got to remember before Ryan started all this stuff, Ryan was considered one of the top guys at 135. And so Devin Haney said he wanted to fight Ryan. Devin Haney even came out recently and said if Ryan win, he would want to get in there with Ryan. So we can't take away the credit for Tank Davis beating Ryan Garcia because of the way Tank Davis beat Ryan Garcia. Tank Davis had no say so of what Ryan Garcia was going to do. He did what he was supposed to do. So I give him credit for it. And to go back to what my man Crush had asked, the fans is who decides who's the face of boxing. That's who decides the face of boxing. And to talk about what Terrance has said, we can't say that Tank Davis is going to duck Devin Haney for a rehydration clause because Tank Davis has never put a rehydration clause in a contract before. He only did it with Ryan Garcia because Ryan Garcia didn't want to fight at 135. So that's why he put a rehydration clause in the contract. If Tank Davis and Devin Haney fight, it will be at 135. So there will be no need for a rehydration clause. That's all I got to say on it.
unless it's the IBF.
So their fight wouldn't be with the IBF, like I brought up
It'd
earlier.
be with the WBA, but that would be the only reason why.
But this is the thing, like I brought up earlier. The reason it won't be with the IBF is because Gustavo Lemon, an individual
that's fire that you know who that is, by the way, right side.
No, that shit ain't fire.
Fans don't know who that is.
No, I know who it is, but my problem is I ain't seen the brother fight like that. Respect.
Yeah, he's not.
I watch boxing.
He's a good fighter, but he's not televised like that. But he's a decent fighter.
Oh, I'm okay with it. My thing is, I watch a lot of boxing, and I don't know who the brother is, and we got to be honest about it. I mean, at the end of the day, that's y'all done heard me cook. Y'all done heard me cook plenty of time. I'm gonna be very honest, and I've never seen the brother fight. I've never seen it. I know that he's the number one. I know that because I watched the rankings and shit, but at the same time, I ain't never seen the brother fight, and it is what it is. Let me make sure Rick Timms, man, get your bars off, man. Get your bars, Rick. We going to my brother Crush, then we going to Terrence after you. Rick, what you got? What we talking about, man? We'll talk about it.
Hey, what's the question again?
The question over. Go ahead, Deb. I'll tell him for you, but you got it.
No. Well, once again, it's about giving credit what credit is due. Once again, this Tank Davis.
Yeah, I remember.
Go ahead, Rick. Go ahead.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. As far as do he get credit for his win over Ryan this weekend? No, if every one of us on the panel right now just went in a some type of computer tech room and created a brand new boxing game of present day fighters, Tank would be rated A+, and Ryan would be rated a B minus. But on exams, on tests you take, a B still is a passing grade. So Tank fought, Tank fought a bigger guy who did have power, but he was of course he was more skilled than Ryan. So to me, Tank really was fighting the moment more than he was fighting Ryan. He had another big event, another headliner, another sellout crowd. A lot of people betting money here and there. Hey, man, that's a lot of pressure, whether you fighting somebody that's a little inferior or not. So, absolutely, I give him credit. Like Right Side mentioned a minute ago, we need Devin next. Shakur next. We got to get an uptick of his opposition, just like David Morrell. He said he won't Benavidez. Go and do it. Why not? But Tank, hey man, when you have the type of drawing power that he's starting to generate, Jimmy mentioned Canelo. He mentioned Fury. He can't even come to this United States no more. Canelo, he got to go to Mexico. When last time Canelo fought in Mexico? He didn't have to take a pay cut. So Fury, Canelo, they shine is starting to dim, and Tanks is starting to eliminate a lot more. So hey, if he not the face of boxing, he's surely on his way if he keep winning, and especially he step in the ring with a Devin next, or Shakur next, or Frank Martin next. It's time. It's past time. Yeah.
Amazing.
Hey, we real quick, man. We going to my brother Crush. We going to Terrence. After Crush, we going to Terrence. We going to JD D Free. Y'all know how we spend the block over here.
Yes, sir.
Crush, what you got on it, man?
All right, man. Let me make people a little upset real quick. I like to do this shit every once in a while, so forgive me. Here's the thing. Tank gets credit for beating Ryan Garcia. Yes. The credit I'm giving for beating Ryan Garcia because somebody finally knocked this loudmouth the hell out, because the loudmouth just talk shit. Ryan Garcia don't move me. I've been saying this about this boy since day one. He never did it for me. It showed that there's levels to this fight. I don't know what to say, but I would say this much. It sounds like that everybody keeps saying that Tank need to do something like everybody else did. I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. I don't like what y'all saying right now. Oh, Tank really get a dab or this. Right now, they need to get a better goddamn. He got the best fucking resume. How dare y'all? How dare y'all still sit here talking about Tank needs to do more like Davis Corden already did everything? They ain't did shit yet. Right now,
hey, Crush.
Resume, goddammit. So they need to
Crush.
step their game up, bro.
Hold on, Crush. Let me ask you this, Crush. You know you my big homie, so
yeah, come on.
I gotta ask this. Tank, he just beat Ryan Garcia. If Devin beats Lomachenko, who has the best resume, Tank or Devin? If Devin beats Lomachenko. If Devin beats Lomachenko. If.
I'm gonna fuck your head up. It'll still be goddamn Tank. Loma ain't did shit in 135. Y'all still trying to hold this dude up. Yeah, no, make it seem like Loma ain't did shit. How many times I've been talking about this 2 weeks ago? We talking about Loma. Now everybody's bigger Loma to fuck up because you're about to fight that ain't did shit at 135. Last time he was running something. I'm tired of this bullshit with y'all. Y'all gonna stop this shit. Here come the adjustment. I've been trying to be cool. Now the veins is coming out my forehead. Now y'all getting this goddamn shit. Here y'all go. Here you go again. This is like coming to America. Oh, here they go. Here they go. And here y'all go. Here y'all go with this goddamn bullshit. Now the gloves is off. God damn it. Now, what the Loma ain't did shit, ain't ran shit at 35 since the fucking birth of Jesus.
Why Tank didn't fight him? Crush, why Tank didn't fight him then? Why Tank didn't fight him, Crush?
Duh, stop this bullshit.
No, how was that bullshit? Hold up.
I got a question for Crush.
Hold up. I want to let Crush. Hold on, Crush. I'm gonna let you finish cooking. I'm gonna let you finish cooking. My thing is.
I don't know why you even said that one, goddammit. I don't know why anybody says this. Oh my gosh.
Crush, who wins?
Hold on.
Crush.
Hold on. Let me finish.
Who wins? Loma or Ryan? Who wins, Crush? Loma or Ryan? Who wins? Loma or Ryan, Crush?
I gotta answer Doug first, and then I'm gonna answer you. Trust me, I can answer everything.
Ryan,
but
nigga.
one at a motherfucking
Ryan.
time, bro.
Ryan stops Loma, bro.
Hold on. Let me take care of Doug real quick. Doug.
Yeah.
Now, Doug, you know
hey, Crush. Hold on, Crush. Before you tell me you can take care of me, remember, hey, you can't take care of me on my own shit. Now you can't do that. Respectfully, of course.
Man,
but I'm gonna let you cook. You know, you the big homie, man. You the big homie.
Listen, now, just stay with this shit here. Come on, Doug. You even know better than that. Why would you even come out your mouth and say that, bro? We already know when it comes to this situation, the goalposts constantly get moved. Leave the goalpost still. Leave it alone. It don't have no legs. Stop trying to move the goalposts when it comes to this shit.
You ain't never heard me move. Crush. You ain't never heard me move the goalpost. You ain't never seen it.
Oh, man. I feel it, goddammit. This is some bullshit. Now, the whole thing is this. First of all, I'm gonna say this again. Everybody's moving too goddamn fast. Everybody's talking about Loma and Tank already, Tank and Dev already. Tank got a goddamn court date. Do y'all remember that shit? Do y'all remember? Tank got a court date.
Damn that court date, man. Damn that.
You don't know what the fuck is going to happen, Doug. You might not see no goddamn Dev and Tank. Listen to what I'm saying.
Man, Tank gonna get 10 days or less, Crush. 10 days or less. Tank ain't finna get no time, man.
Wait. Hear me out, bro.
All right.
Let me finish. I'm gonna drive a point. So still, we gotta wait to see what the fuck gonna happen. But I'm gonna tell y'all, we might not even see Tank and Dev just yet. We don't know that for sure because the last thing you were talking about that he's gonna go to 140. Now, if they rumble next, they rumble. But far as this thing with far as shit, man, listen, Tank been doing what he been doing. and he's been doing a great job. And I keep on telling y'all, y'all try to make it seem like he got to catch up with everybody else's fucking goddamn resume. I keep on telling you, ain't nobody really did shit. Not Shakur, not Dev, their resumes are not better than this. But if we're gonna go according to boxing about popularity, about popularity, he got a fucking better resume than us. So they need to catch up with him, because we going off of what boxing is about. And all the discussions that we have for months and months, it always going to come down to the fucking popularity, no matter what you bring in between. So no matter if you agree with it or not, and most people were saying it, oh yeah, this is going to raise motherfucking Tank. Ryan Garcia is going to make him a superstar. Now I agree with that. Tank's already been a fucking superstar, but since Ryan Garcia's name is a little bigger than motherfucking Shakur's and Dev, that would state that right now, Tank Davis has a better resume than Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney for fighting Ryan Garcia, who has a bigger star fucking name than the both of them. Don't get the fuck mad at me, goddammit. Get mad at the fucking fact, because I didn't make it up. So
absolutely. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Terrence, you heard what my brother. Hey, the OG Crush. And shout out real quick. Hold on, real quick. Shout out to my brother Crush. Shout out to him. You heard Crush cooking.
I heard Crush, but
it's on you, Terrence. What you got on?
Yeah. So
on?
first of all, I want to give a shout out to Dirk, because I think he made the point, and that was the point I was making. That. And this is going to be to Crush, and I know Crush isn't going to like what I'm about to say. Okay, so he says he has a great resume, right? The boy beat Pedraza. Now, I'm just going to ask the chat. Pedraza versus Russell. Who wins that fight? Does Russell win easy over...
Antoine,
does Russell win that? No. Does Russell win that fight easy? I got Russell easy. The little one. The one that was in Tank. Where Tank was at?
He talking about old ass Gary. He talking about my man Gary, OG Gary.
Okay, old Gary.
Why are we talking about Gary?
But that shouldn't be the fight we're talking about.
No. We're talking about resumes. Crush brought up resumes, so we got to go back when they were fighting. So Russell was in that division.
Hold on, Terrence, real quick. Ask your question one more time. If we're gonna go by
my first question.
Hold on, real quick, Terrence, real quick. If we're gonna
no one wanted to answer it. I'm saying
I'm gonna let you.
Okay, so Gary Russell.
Hold on, real quick. You asked the question, and so I want to make sure that people answer the question. Then we're gonna let you cook. But you did ask a question. I thought you were talking about
I ain't even talking about Antoine. Come on, I ain't even talking about that dog. I'm talking about.
We talking about Mr. Gary Russell.
Mr. Gary Russell.
Ask your question about Mr. Gary real quick.
Well, Mr. Gary Russell. This is the people.
No. Before you move forward, ask the question again about Mr. Gary. Does Pedraza beat Gary Russell? Anybody got no?
Anybody in the chat?
No. What does this have to do with anything?
Oh no! I'm gonna get Jay. Give me a chance, Jay.
Hold on, Jay.
Jay, give me a chance.
I want to let him cook.
Give me a chance. Give me a chance, Jay. I'm gonna bring you there.
But we gotta answer the question that he asked as well. So the question at the current moment in time, I believe, does Mr. Gary Russell, right? Beat. Say it again.
Does he beat Pedraza?
Yes.
Does he beat Leo Santa Cruz?
Yes.
Okay. So back there. So these are the two guys on his resume. These are the two best that I've given him, because now we go to Mario Bart. We go to Gamboa. Now we all agree that Gamboa. Now listen, y'all can't don't try it, because y'all said that Gamboa was done when he fought Crawford. So that one. Now this is about 7 years later. Is anybody giving him any credit for Gamboa? Yes or no? I just want to know.
How did we go? So we just went so far.
We going to resume. We going to resume.
Shit back to Crawford, man. Get off that nigga payroll.
No. We're going back to resume right now. Resume, because I'm going to Crush point. Crush said he has a good
Any way we
resume.
could bring it to Crawford.
Forget about Crawford.
Hold on, JD. Hold on.
Just
All right.
Gamble. Are we giving him credit for Gamble?
Hold on, Terrence. Hold on.
Yeah.
Terrence, this is what we're going to allow you to do. This is what we're going to allow you to do. I ain't going to let nobody cut you out. Hey, man, get to your point. Break it down.
I'm trying, Doug.
And that's why I said I'm going to stop people from cutting you off. I want you to break it down and make this shit line up, because what you're talking about right now, the shit ain't lining up, bro.
Listen.
I need you to line this shit up, bro.
I'm going to line it up clearly. Crush said that Tank had a good resume. I'm giving you the best people that I see on his resume, and that was Pedraza, which I don't think was elite. It was the other one that Santa Cruz. I don't feel as though he's an elite fighter. I feel as he's a good fighter, but he's not elite. He's not that person that you say, oh my God, that was a hell of a victory on your resume. Gamboa was too old. I think he was once a good fighter, but he's too old.
I got all that. I got it.
Okay. And then the final one was Mario Barrios. Again, a good fighter, but not a great fighter. Not a top level fighter at 140. So my point is to Crush. My point to Crush is no, he doesn't have a great resume. He doesn't. And if he beats, that's why I'm saying he needs to beat Devin. He needs to beat Shakur, and he needs to beat Frank Martin. He needs that. And that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. He needs that.
And then I'm going to pass it to the brothers. I'm going to let them cook. I just want to ask this one question.
And Jay, wait, one more thing before I go. And Jay, I thought you had won a round or two in that debate too. I forgot what y'all were debating on. I think you did win a couple rounds. I think the crowd was just bullshitting, but I did think you won a couple rounds. But go ahead.
I know I won, but it's cool.
No, real quick, Jay. That's all good and well. Listen. I understand where you're coming from. My thing is if you're gonna come with that perspective, what are you? How are you gonna back your points up? That's all I'm asking. Back your points up, because I got brothers on the panel, and I'm gonna let them cook next. But I want to give you the opportunity to back what you're saying up first, bro. Like, you got to back it up with statistics and facts. And it seemed like you are a tad bit short of the facts. But if you don't feel you are, I could be wrong. That's why I'm gonna let the brothers.
You agree with me. Everybody agreed with me when I said those guys weren't elite fighters at the time that Tank fought them. That's it. Dub, you disagree? And which one of them was elite? If you disagree, just tell me who was the elite fighter then, Dub.
I'm gonna answer when it's time for me to talk.
Okay, but Dub,
hold on.
I'm gonna start with Dub.
Ask the question one more time, my brother.
Okay, I gave you. If I missed the fighter, go ahead and bring them up. But I'm gonna give you the 4 best fighters I think that Tank fought was Pedraza. I thought Leo. I'm gonna say Mario Barrios, and I'm gonna say Gamboa. The biggest names, I should say. I'm saying that when he fought them, they were not elite. None of the 4. Those are his best 4 wins. None of them were elite. None of them compared. No. Let me finish. Okay, and now you're gonna bring up Ryan Garcia. I never thought Ryan Garcia was a great fighter.
Terrence.
Yeah.
And I allow you to cook, brother. You know I'm gonna allow you to cook. My thing is you ask these questions, and then I'm telling you at this current moment in time, Ryan Garcia is the best fighter that Tank Davis has fought. That's in my opinion. In my opinion.
Okay.
Would you disagree with that?
I have to agree with you, but that's not saying much, Doug.
All right, because we agree.
What?
We need to let the other fighters go.
It's so oxymoronic, bro.
I'm saying that yes, that might be his best, but that's not saying much.
We're gonna spin the block. We're gonna spin the block.
All right.
D free. It's on you. We're going to my brother Rick Timms. We're going to JD next. D free. It's on you. Goddamn.
Now I hear Terrence keep bringing up why Tank didn't fight Gary Russell. He should have fought Gary Russell and all this. Now everybody know Gary Russell. That's my family. That's my cousin. Now the reason why Tank Davis didn't fight Gary Russell is because Tank Davis wasn't in control of his career. Floyd Mayweather was not trying to make that fight. So that has nothing to do with Tank Davis. And to go back onto what you were saying was those guys that you named elite. At the time that Tank Davis fought Pedraga was elite. He was an undefeated IBF champion. He was elite. At the time that he fought Leo Santa Cruz, he was a 4-division champion, undefeated. He was elite. When he fought Mario Barrio, he was an undefeated champion. Now, I wouldn't say he was elite at 140, but he was one of the top guys at 140 because he was a champion. Now, Ryan Garcia, I wouldn't call him elite, but he's the most popular fighter out of all of those fighters that Tank Davis has fought. The one thing that Tank Davis have over all of those other guys, over everybody outside of Shakur Stevenson, is he beat multiple champions when he was coming up. He fought multiple champions and took their belts. The only other fighter that done that is is Shakur. Now Loma did it, but Loma, we're not talking about Loma. We're talking about Devin and Shakur. And so Shakur, he fought champions for their belt, but Devin only fought one champion. And it just so happened that one champion had all of the belts, but that's the only champion that he fought.
Wait a minute. Man.
He only fought one champion. He didn't fight nobody else that had a belt. He was given the WBC belt when Loma dropped it. He didn't fight for that belt. He fought Cambosa for all of the other belts.
Man, he still defended the title though, bro. We can't take that away from him.
He did not. I didn't say he didn't defend it. I said he didn't fight a champion for his belt. He fought one.
I mean, Loma jumped him. That's not his fault.
I didn't say it was his fault.
D free. We're gonna go to my brother JD. Then we're going to Rick Timms. We gotta go to Crush. Then we gotta.
I'm just reading out the facts. You already know I come with the facts. I'm only telling the facts. I'm not saying it was his fault or nothing. That's what it was. He fought one champion. He was given a WBC because Loma dropped it. He was given it, and he fought Cambosa for the rest of the belts. He only fought one champion. Not his fault, but that's what happened.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying it was his fault. All right.
No, he wasn't saying that.
Oh, my fault. I
was go ahead, JD. Go ahead, JD. Go ahead, get your bars.
What was the question? I just want to know the question here.
All right, we got to make sure we're accurate. At the end of the day, at this current moment in time, are we giving Tank Davis credit? Is he getting the credit he deserves, right, for winning the fight against Ryan Garcia?
Why are we asking this question, bro? Why?
Because a lot of people not giving him his credit.
Are you looking at me? Looking at you?
I'm watching you. I'm watching you watching me. I'm watching you watching me, bro.
So you watching me watch you and everybody else watching. Yeah, bro. Yeah,
JD, man, get your bars off, bro. Get your bars.
Why would we not? He put his life on the fucking line. Which one of these niggas that don't give him credit put their life on the line to fight somebody that could disconnect their senses for the rest of their life?
Why are people not giving Tank credit for what he's done so far in the sport of boxing?
Because they stupid or trolls or never got to a fucking fight in their life. That's why. Jealousy, envy, all these different things. Tank is 5 foot nothing.
It doesn't
in
matter.
The voice of my boy KO, right? No, I know it doesn't matter, but I'm just talking about the landscape, realistic of it, right? Motherfuckers is jealous, right? Their favorite fighters are not outside of Shakur and Devin, because there's a lot of favorites when it comes to them two. But outside of them two, name any other fighter not named Errol Spencer or the better Biev that's fighting difficult fights and getting these motherfuckers the fuck out of there, bro. Let's just look at the landscape. No matter how talented Tank really is, he is 5 foot nothing. Nothing. And he is getting niggas out of there, bro. Out of there. Even if they lesser, he getting them out of there sooner. Regardless, he getting motherfuckers out of there with IQ, skill, ring generalship, ability, athleticism, footwork, lead hand dominance. Do I need to continue? Everything that somebody's favorite fighter can do, he can do. And he get motherfuckers out of there, bro. So that's what it is. You know, of course you would get a whole shit ton of credit for beating the shit out of Ryan Garcia. You know why? Because Ryan Garcia had the ability to halt his career. And he got him the fuck out of there soundly. And he outboxed. It wasn't how he got Ryan out of there, right? It's what he did to get him out of there. He broke him down stylistically and systematically. You know, denominated and made everything about Ryan that made Ryan special, made him look like an ordinary fighter. He took Ryan's best punch on his chin, and he took Ryan's best tool away from him. And then he boxed handedly, like masterclass performance. You know what I'm saying? He put himself in a position deliberately multiple times in the fight to get cracked. And
go ahead, JD. Hey, JD, go ahead. Land your plane. Land your plane, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna land it. Listen, man, we can't take away from what Tank is doing with these fighters, man. And yes, Ryan is the best fighter on his resume. I see a lot of people from 135 to 140 having a hard fucking time with just Ryan's speed alone. But he has power as well. And the experience he's gonna gain from this loss, he's still fresh. So that's my take. Yes, he get credit for that shit, bro.
My brother Rick Timms is in the building, man. Rick, man, you heard what the people are talking about. Man, give me what you think about Tank. Did he fight the best in Ryan? Should he get credit? I think people are shitting on Tank at this current moment in time, not giving him the credit that he deserves. This is the right side's opinion. I think he needs all the credit in these situations, and I gotta give it to him. Rick, what do you think about it?
Yeah, like I mentioned a minute ago, absolutely, I feel like he deserved credit. Look, man, Ryan, we all know Ryan wasn't on Tank level, and Ryan still was a threat. You know, no matter however you put it, this was another grown, bigger man that I never saw Tank do this before. Tank was clinching and grabbing Ryan for a second or early on, and it made me wonder, like, damn, wait a minute, is Tank less confident? You know, I never seen him show that kind of concern when Ryan put on the aggression. He had an uptick of the aggression, and I saw when Tank started grabbing him a little bit, but it perplexed Ryan, it neutralized him, and it nullified his whole little attack. And before we know it, Tank started moving his chest pieces, and Ryan was falling in every trap. And dude, like when I mentioned Ask Crush a minute ago, who would win out of Ryan and Loma? I got Loma. Ryan have too many defensive lapses. Loma, 35, this age or not, would exploit them just like Dev gonna do May 20, just like Tank just did, Shakur, Frank Martin, all of them. Ryan is not ready for any of the elite at 135 or 140. So good luck to Ryan going on up to 140, because he fooled to the top dogs up there.
He ain't gonna have a long career, goddamn. He better go into acting. I'm gonna call Polo and see if they can do him a contract, because he ain't doing shit at 40. No.
Hold on, real quick. Jimmy is back in the building. Jimmy, man, you heard the question. And after, respectfully, after Jimmy answered, I got a question for the panel. I got a new question for the panel, but I want to hear Jimmy. I want him give him the opportunity to respond, and I want to give anybody an opportunity to respond to what Jimmy says. Go ahead, Jimmy.
Bro, maybe I was a little harsh in my assessment, but a lot of that was to counterbalance the extreme praise, because you have to remember, like, this was not an elite champion that Tank beat at 40 or 35. Ryan Garcia, for whatever talent he's had, he's never really accomplished or proven anything. A good fighter, good power, but if Tank beats someone like Rodriguez Progress or Josh Taylor or Matthias at 140 or at 35, if you beat Devin Haney or Lomachenko a couple of years ago, bro, I would be the first one. I'd run past all of you to get in the queue to give Tank Davis credit, right? We hold all these fighters to the highest standards, right? We say Crawford knocking out Sean Porter, it meant nothing, even though he was a two-time world champion, right? Who was ranked top 3 in the division and had just gave hell for leather with Errol Spence, right? In the unification. People shit all over that. Crawford was the first dude to stop him. It meant nothing, right? Whatever. Look, bro, I just feel like, look, he should get credit. He fought a good, young, undefeated guy in Ryan, but bro, Ryan Garcia is not top 5 at 35 or 40. So, I mean, it's difficult for me to judge the win because Ryan Garcia is a man without a home. He's crying right now, saying he was weight drained and he can't make 35. And he hasn't fought there in nearly, 3 years? So he's not a top lightweight. And he's not a top 140 dude either. And everyone on this panel knows what Riga's Progress would do to Ryan Garcia, right? So what Matthias would do to Ryan Garcia. We all know this. At 35, he could have fought Devin Haney, bro. And we know why he didn't fight Devin Haney, right? For me to give Tank Davis full credit, right, which Right Side asked, he would have to dethrone Devin Haney, or he'd have to go to 140 and dethrone someone like Rigas or Taylor. I'm not asking a lot. I'm not asking a lot, bro. Did he get credit?
Ryan Garcia.
But bro, what's the metric though? What metric of credit do you want though? I give you basic credit. I can't.
He told you. Champion, he told you the metric for Ryan Garcia, not all that other shit you talking about.
I mean, look, man. I mean, he beat Ryan Garcia, who was, a top. I don't know. Is he top 10 at 140? I mean, a good contender.
He was ranked number 1 at 35 in the WBA.
Oh, come on, bro. We know Ryan hasn't fought at 35 in 3 years. Let's not play these games, bro. Let's not play these games.
We already know he.
But he was there. He didn't do shit to get there, but he was there.
No, but this is what I mean, the fanboy shit. This is what I mean, bro. It's that fanboy shit. We're not being honest right now.
I'm telling you what it is.
We look, bro, we know he's not in the league.
We ain't got to agree with it that he there, because I sure don't.
But he definitely was ranked, regardless of what we agree with or not. So
okay, great. He beat the number 7 ranked fighter.
He got knocked on his ass.
Yep.
So that rank gonna fucking drop out there. That rank.
Yep.
Bro, I give him the same credit.
Yep,
Yeah.
that rank gonna disappear because Frank Martin was ahead of him. But anyway, continue, Jimmy.
Bro, that's not a legacy. Okay, look, Ryan Garcia is not a legacy win, bro. It's a like I said, it's a big showcase. Big Vegas event. Credit to Tank. He can finally headline Las Vegas now, something he's never been able to do. So I give him credit for that. He might do some real pay-per-view numbers instead of the 100,000 he's been doing, and maybe he can make some real money in this
every event that he's in. What are you talking about?
He's never. It wasn't Tank never been able to headline at Vegas. He just never fought at Vegas. He headlined everywhere else he was
everywhere. What the fuck is wrong with this?
He just wasn't. He just didn't fight in Vegas. He headlined it in Brooklyn. He headlined it in DC.
I was there in Brooklyn. I was in Brooklyn. Bro.
All right, great. I mean, Washington D.C., bro. That's the mecca of boxing. Great, bro. All right, I got you, Baltimore.
No,
I got you,
mecca of boxing, bro. Vegas is. What are you talking about?
Well, then there you go. Exactly, bro. You're making my point. That's what I'm saying.
And he sold it out, didn't he? Just like he sold out everything else. So you're making
with the help of Ryan Garcia. Yeah, I give him full credit, bro.
It was because Tank sells everything out.
I got you, bro.
Everything out, bro.
All right, bro. So they paid Ryan Garcia 50-50 because they didn't need his help to sell out Vegas in his first Vegas fight. Okay, bro, I got you. All right, cool.
Hey, Jim, I see how you like to rock for Ryan Garcia. My whole thing, let's see how he fucking sell now. Let's see what he sells
Oh, he gonna sell like a motherfucking price. You know that.
Look, Ryan Garcia.
No, bro. His star is going to kill. That shit ain't helping his fucking ass.
He's done, bro. He quit. He quit.
Going to 140. He's going to 140. And I'm going to tell y'all something. Just like the brother made a point earlier that night. That night of that fight, it wasn't just fans of Ryan Garcia and Tate there. It was motherfuckers, they ain't fans of either one of them. They just there because it's a big sporting fucking event. So I want to see where Ryan's starism is because, you know, Jimmy's saying, you know, Ryan did this and Ryan that. Let's see what Ryan does next.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
no,
You
we
know
know
what I mean? But
that,
I don't think his star. I think his star shit is over, bro. It's the fuck.
I agree
What
with
he gonna do at
No,
40?
I agree with you.
Who he gonna beat at 40?
No, I'm agreeing with you. I'm not
He ain't
disagreeing
even
with you. I'm
fucking
not disagreeing.
from a 10 to 15 would knock this boy head in the dirt.
Hey, Crush,
That's why Tank fought him, bro. That's why
Crush,
Tank
I got
fought him. And
disagree
how much
with
credit do you want for that win? How much
I
credit
got
do you want for that win? That guy that gets knocked out by everyone. How much credit do you want me to give to Tank Davis for a guy that, in your word, gets smoked by everyone at 140? How much credit would you like to give to Tank?
Bro, why are we talking about 140? Why? Tank didn't fight him at 140. He fought him at 136. What the fuck are we talking
Yeah, he brought him
about?
down to it. Yeah, bro, he brought him down to it.
What are we talking about 140 for? He didn't fight Tank at
No,
140.
Kush was
We're
Kush
talking
was saying
about if he fought Tank and if Tank is gonna receive credit for beating Ryan Garcia right now. Not in the
Kush was
future,
saying that Ryan
not
got smoked
in the
by
past.
everyone.
That
And I'm
was
asking you.
was the core of the question. You were going into some shit that had nothing to do with the
No,
question.
no, Kush brought that up. I never brought that up. Kush
Bro,
was saying
you
everyone
didn't
at
answer
140
the question to
Tank.
begin with, ever at all.
Bro, I'm telling you, I give him the credit for beating a guy who's never fought or won a world title and who isn't a top dude at 30 or 35. A guy that's had two. I mean, look, what credit do you want me to give him? I give him basic
Ryan
credit.
would never
He got
be
the
a top
win.
guy at 130 because he didn't fight at 130. He fought at
No, I said 35. I said 35. A 35
You said
or 40.
30 or 35. He fights at 35
No.
and now moving up to 40 or catch weight.
Okay, listen, whatever you heard, bro. I said 35 or 40. You get the gist of it, bro. I mean, let's not waste time, man. You get the gist
Barely,
of it.
but all right. Whatever you say, Jimmy.
My whole thing is.
Oh, Crush,
kid
what I was
going
saying to you, I forgot
go ahead, bro.
Yeah, Crush, what I was saying is I disagree with you about the starism point because this nigga really fighting for a championship title. Aesop Cruz is somebody just because he went the distance with Tank. So
Fucking hell, the gutters of the division.
Leo Santa Cruz is getting big $1 million gates now for fighting, avenging a loss that he lost before he fought Tank. You feel me? So I can't say that Ryan Garcia, he's not gonna get the same money as a Tank, but he's definitely gonna be somebody wherever he goes. He's a big name now because he fought Tank.
Right, Sad. What was your next question? You said you wanted a question. Yeah. You said you want to ask the panel a question. What was it?
Nah, I want Crush to respond to that.
Okay, go ahead.
I feel what you saying, bro. But see, the thing, this boy name was already in rotation. He ain't did shit. Ryan Garcia is probably, he should be the poster child of boxing, whose name is in high rotation like a no one hit record ain't did shit. Because this man ain't did nothing but politic himself into this fight with Tank Davis. Because we know his track record shows he didn't put in no fucking work to get this fight with Tank Davis. It's to be honest with you, it's really sad that it's about a popularity thing that's quote unquote making that's shaping and making a difference in the sport of boxing when it should be about the best fighting the best, but it's about fucking popularity. This is what it's about. We just keep it real. I'm not making this shit up. Ryan is popular. He ain't that fucking good, bro. He ain't that fucking good. He just popular. He politicked himself into a fucking fight that his team didn't motherfucking want. I mean, but they would have been assholes to let that man go and he go get with somebody else that would help him get that motherfucking goddamn money. Because that's all three of their asses, Ryan, bitch ass, goddamn the whole Oscadella golden spatula flip motherfucking cap, ain't nothing but opportunity. That's all this shit was for them. Alright? Now, if Ryan Garcia, now if he continue to be a cell like that, now I get what you're saying. Now we notice that some guys is able to go on. We see Rolly, but Rolly is a fucking personality that people like to hear the Yellow Bus guys talk. Okay, he's a personality. He's a likable guy. If you're a product, you sell. If you ain't a product, you ain't gonna sell. You're gonna sit on the shelf and you gonna motherfucking melt like ice cream and go stale. You know what I'm saying? So now Ryan Garcia is truly on his own. You know what I mean? So now he got to go up and he's going up in a whole weight class where hey, all that crowd chasing shit is the fuck over. Now we gotta see, because this kid, I'm gonna break the mold, you know, I'm gonna break the barrier. Well, once I fight, Tank Davis, I'm gonna pop my cherry, and I ain't gonna be scared to fight the other guy that I've been afraid to fight before. All right, so, but now he gotta go up to 140, and I don't think it's gonna be hard for this dude. He'll still sell, but is his sales going to be like the word? Just because that's why I said on Dub, I said this shit ain't going to help Ryan like it helped everybody else. I hope y'all was paying attention, because the difference between
you put pressure on Tank though to take the Devin fight. You put pressure on Tank though. We get it. The Ryan fight was what it was, but hey, Tank chose that route. Tank's own trainer came out and said we could afford Devin.
Let me finish, Jim.
Yeah.
Let me finish real quick, bro. Now the thing is, I'm not talking about Ryan and Dev and Tank to Tank go to court and to at the fucking goddamn Dev fight no more. I don't like to be one of those guys that talk ahead. I don't do that shit. We'll talk about that once those two things is done. I don't like to talk about the future.
Does, bro. No more rollies. This motherfucker can't Isaac Cruz rematch, bro. Like, he needs to step up now. Look, you've got the Ryan, you've got the Rolly, you've got the Barrioses, you've got the Isaac Cruzes, you've got the Gamboas. Now you need to step up, find your nuts, and fight Devin Haney for the Undisputed Lightweight Championship.
Well,
no more fucking about.
Yeah, but people already see, and here's my thing. Everybody is constantly on fucking Tank. My Tank needs to step up. Everybody else needs to step up fucking too. This is the same thing. Everybody's gonna fucking Tank. Y'all don't say this about Shakur. Y'all don't say this about fucking goddamn Devin.
Why would Devin need to step up? He's a champion, bro. He's the undisputed champion. This ain't no baby belt shit. This ain't no Rolly Romero shit. Bro, who the fuck is Rolly Romero? Yeah, Cambosis is better than Rolly Romero, Ryan Garcia combined.
Cap.
You don't understand.
They both knock out Cambosis, bro.
Cambosis is better than. I bet you would. I know you would, innit?
Definitely knocks out Cambosis.
Yeah, Ryan. Bro. Yeah, go put in his ass by Luke Campbell. Can't bust the fucking grape.
What?
Luke Campbell.
He knocked Luke Campbell out. What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, well, would you want a cookie for that? Does you want Ryan Garcia want a
knock
cookie
out
for that?
Cambosis if they ever fight? What do you?
Okay, bro.
Do you watch boxing? Or are you a troll?
Well, if he should have, he would have, bro. Listen, I tell you, if he would have.
Are you a troll?
Listen. If he could have, he would have.
Hold up in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Damn anything. I'm putting everybody on motherfucking mute. I'm putting everybody on mute. I got my motherfucking cousin in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? I got my family in here. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta show my nigga love. Shout out to my brother, man. Hey. And I'm gonna be honest with it. My brother Isaiah is in the building. If anybody, y'all don't know me like that. God damn it, Isaiah, man. He is married to my favorite cousin. You know what I'm saying? This is my motherfucking cousin, man. Isaiah, you in the building, man? What's up, bro? Take yourself off mute. Introduce yourself to the people. I know you're not gonna be here long to cook, but take yourself off mute. Come on, cuz. I told you I'm shutting this motherfucker down for you. And damn it, that's my family, so I'm shutting it down. Isaiah, you in the building, brother. You in the building. You're on mute. We can't hear what you're talking about. You're on mute. I can't take you off mute. You got to take yourself off mute. Let me see. Can't unmute yourself to get. Okay. Oh yeah. Fuck it. Hey, I ain't even mad. My cousin, he ain't got to take himself off motherfucking mute. He in the building, and shout out to goddamn Isaiah, man. That's my motherfucking cousin. And man, y'all keep cooking, man. Shout out to
any family of Dub side is cool with me, bro. So salute to Isaiah.
Hey man, we're gonna show you love regardless, my brother. Hey man, y'all keep cooking, man. Y'all get your bars off.
Yeah.
Once I will tell you when my brother. Oh, okay, he gone now. But if he come off mute, man, hey, he got priority in this motherfucker.
Oh yeah, sure.
We ain't got no problem with that, man. You know, do what you gotta do, man. You know.
No. That's anytime my family come through and show me love, you know what I'm saying? I gotta show them love.
That's what you're supposed to do, Dub. If you don't,
y'all know what it is with me. Y'all my family. Y'all know I'm gonna show y'all love. Y'all know what it is, so I'm gonna definitely make sure he got love out here. It is what it is, man. Isaiah, are you in the building? Take yourself off mute if you can. If you can't, we're gonna come back to you when you're ready. It's on you. Go ahead, Jimmy. Keep Keep cooking, Jimmy. Keep cooking. When my brother
No,
come
Isaiah,
off,
bro,
man. When my
you have
brother
to
come
hit the
off, I'm gonna
red.
shut all y'all motherfuckers down. Respectfully,
Oh
of
yeah,
course.
bro.
Respectfully.
No, Isaiah, bro, you have to hit the red little microphone thing. If you hit that, or you might have to connect your device. I'm not sure how it works. What phone you've got, bro? Right
Keep
side. These
cooking.
guys
Keep
are
cooking.
going crazy, bro.
Hey,
These,
keep cooking
these
that
guys are
box
saying
talk.
Rolly, bro. These guys are putting Rolly Romero in the same bracket as Kambosos, bro. I said, bro, Kambosos was the
I didn't say
undefeated
that, Jimmy.
unified
I didn't
I didn't
say
say
that.
radio
shit.
champion. Bro.
Ryan knocked Kambosos out.
All right, bro. Well, he didn't, bro. So I'm not gonna give a guy credit. See, this is
So
what is with boxing
why are
fans.
you
They like
putting
giving
it?
guys free. I don't do handouts, bro.
You
I don't do
started.
handout legacies.
You jumping all over the place and shit. You bringing up fighters that have not fought, but if you put them in the same class, you can't do that. You can't
No,
because
bro. You want to give Ryan credit for knocking out Kambosos.
time
Something he's never
Ryan
done.
didn't lose. So how are you even? Ryan has a higher knockout ratio.
Hold on, wait a
than
minute,
both.
man. Wait. When we start talking about Ryan Kambosos, this is the problem. We all understand. We all understand this. We understand that Ryan is not on the level as far as boxing skills go. When we talk about the skill set, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, as far as skills go, right? I'm not saying that Ryan can't beat Kambosos. I'm not saying that. I'm saying skills wise, Ryan and Kambosos are on different levels. Ryan struggles with a lot of dudes that Kambosos would not struggle with. The reason Ryan's going to struggle is because if you have a higher boxer IQ, hence what we've seen from Tank Davis. We've seen Tank have the higher boxing IQ. We've seen this happen, right? Kambosos, although I think that physically Kambosos is lacking, I also think that Kambosos does have a decent mindset as far as boxing goes. And so when we break these fights down, I think Ryan would beat Kambosos. I do. I agree with that. But I think he stops Ryan off of with the left hook. If the left hook ain't landing, Ryan ain't gonna have problems. We saw this with Tank Davis. And this is what I want to ask y'all. I want to ask y'all this. Yep. We watched this fight this weekend. We saw what Tank Davis did, right? We saw what Ryan Garcia did. I watched Tank Davis understand, and my thing is when we have this conversation, what we're talking about is Tank Davis boxing IQ. I think Tank doesn't get credit for having the boxing IQ that he has.
Well, then
hold on, JD. I got y'all. You know I'm gonna come to you. You know what it is.
Yeah, because I'm gonna rebuttal that. Because
cool. You can rebuttal it all you want to. All I'm saying is this right here. This is what I'm saying. I watched Tank Davis have an understanding of that left hook is gonna be coming. I'm not gonna let it land. When he didn't let it land, he was always just out of the way of it. Right? He was always just out of the way. He didn't do nothing spectacular to get out of the way. No, he took those small movements that we expect from true boxers to do. That's what he did against the left hook. When Ryan couldn't land the left hook, he had to go to the straight right. I thought that the straight right should have been what Ryan went with from the beginning. He didn't have the foot position. He didn't have the foot position to land the straight right against Tank. Hence the reason when he threw it, he was out. Even though he was the bigger fighter, the rangier fighter, what happened? He ended up being out of range against Tank. Why was he out of range? Because Tank understood the foot position. Tank understood. He has the better.
Tank is truly elite. That's why
he's an elite. And my thing is, why aren't we giving credit to Tank for being
Jimmy?
That
why
elite
not?
Fighter?
Why not?
Give
why
Tank
not?
that credit, bro. He is truly an elite fighter, and what he showed, the way he was able to against the bigger fighter. Although I don't think Ryan is as skilled as Devin Shakur is. With me saying, hold up.
He's not skilled like them.
Hold up.
Especially Devin.
Hold up. Even if he's not that skilled, guess what? He showed the ability to fight a bigger, longer, rangier fighter to make sure that he was out of distance, right? And that he was in distance to land his punches. There were times where Tank, he could land, you know what I'm saying, the goddamn straight right. The straight left. He could land the straight left when Ryan was out of position to land the straight right. It shouldn't happen that way when you're the bigger, longer, rangier fighter. unless the individual you're fighting has a better IQ, has a better understanding of foot placement, and that's what Tank had. We got to give Tank credit, and y'all got to stop. And I'm not saying anybody specifically on the panel. Y'all got to stop discredit or attempting to discredit Tank, because at the end of the day, the brother.
I disagree, Isaiah. I disagree.
He's a better fighter overall, bro. It is what it is. Go ahead, my brother.
Listen, so I'm gonna read what Isaiah says. So, and tell Isaiah to keep texting or typing every time he says something. I read it. I'll read it.
Hold on, my brother. Hold on, my cousin. Hey, I see you in the back chat, cuz.
Yeah, so I'm gonna read what he's texting until he get his shit situated with.
No, we got. Hey, and real quick before you read it, JD, I'm gonna let you read it. I told you, cuz we're gonna show you love when you come through. Go ahead, brother.
All right. So he said, "What up? What up?" He said Garcia's footwork was too slow. Tank didn't win that fight. Garcia just lost. And then he said, if Garcia worked the jab, he used the right hand lead, that fight would have been better. Tank should have, never been close enough to land those body shots.
Facts.
So,
but the thing is Tank controlled distance better than Ryan did.
Yeah,
he understood it better, bro.
It's not that even if Ryan did do all of that, Tank still is elite enough with that high ring IQ to troubleshoot that straight up. And he's just too fleet-footed. He has outstanding ring generalship, and not only can he crack, he has elite boxing skills. So the fast twitch, the response to and there was times where Ryan was throwing a left hook, and just at the split second before it connected, Tank would duck down. Like, the only other fighter I've seen respond that fucking fast right now is probably Shakur Stevenson. Devin doesn't even respond that fast.
Stop it. See, and this is the problem. This is the thing that we have to
bro. Listen, it's not.
Go ahead.
What I'm saying is the the response, like being able, his range of vision is very underrated. And Shakur Stevenson has better distant control, but Shakur Stevenson's range of vision is on that level,
Devin, but this is the problem. You neglect to say that Devin.
No, but Devin is the type.
Hold on.
Wait, hold on. Let me get this out, and then I got you.
Go ahead, JD.
Devin is the type where he's not gonna allow you to be in range to begin with, but if you are in range, Tank and Shakur are the type of fighters where if you're in range, you're gonna miss them. I don't care if you connect a little bit or at all. You're gonna miss the biggest part of the punch you're throwing. Devin doesn't allow you to get comfortable. If he know he could keep you at bay with that jab, that stick and move, and then that 1-2, and then back up and use the jab. Devin he's a master at controlling distance, especially with that jab. When it comes to that jab, he's a master at what he does.
So I got to be honest about the whole situation. This is my opinion, and I'm gonna keep it a buck, which I think that Shakur, I think Devin beats Tank. That's my opinion. And off of, like JD just kind of brought that, you know what I'm saying, him knowing, understanding it, making sure he's not in range. The thing is this. Shakur is a southpaw. It's a different fight between Shakur and Tank. That's a totally different fight. You know what I'm saying? And because of it, I think Shakur, I have to give him the upper hand over Tank. I think Devin beats Tank. I think Devin beats Shakur. The reason I say it is because I think Devin understands range, distance. He understands how to control it, and he got one of the best jabs. I don't think the jab against those two fighters are going to be as effective. If you go back and watch the Jojo Diaz fight, we saw that Devin struggled landing the jab. Why did he struggle? Because Jojo Diaz did a great job of pulling that jab down. What did Devin have success with? The straight right.
But in that same breath,
hold on, JD. Hold on.
All right.
Yeah, what did Devin have success with? He had success with the straight right. Why did he have success with the straight right? Because Jojo Diaz was pulling down the jab, but he was able to keep his foot on the outside, and he was able to line the backhand up.
Don't forget the overhand right too, bro. Don't
The
forget
overhand right landed, but the overhand right wasn't what he needed. The straight.
No, bro. Look, you got to tell the
Brother,
whole story. Tell the whole
talk
story.
about it, JD.
When Devin, look, and I gave credit to Devin. The only thing I said about the JoJo Diaz fight is that he wasn't out of the way of the left hand, straight left, and he didn't know how to fight for lead hand dominance going backwards, and that's what Tank does best. But what Devin did, because he know JoJo Diaz was not as elite on his IQ level as he was when he was close enough in range, he was popping that overhand right, and JoJo Diaz's ass was backing up. Tell me I'm wrong, because in round 9, I remember he cracked him straight over his face 3 times straight with an overhand right, and he worked his way out the corner to the right. He pivoted. And the inside, not away from the left hand, he pivoted on the inside to get away. And then that's when he popped the straight right hand and pushed JoJo Diaz far back to the center of the ring. That's when he started working the jab again, and sticking and moving. So we can't say Devin don't have tools in the toolbox. We can't say he wasn't using that right hand, because not only was it a straight, it was a hook, and it was an overhand. And when it's close enough, when he could, he threw the uppercut maybe 5 times in that fight with the right hand too. So yeah, you got it though.
No, I ain't mad at it.
Man.
I ain't mad at it. Go ahead, Chris.
Let me say something real quick, man, because I hear y'all. Here goes a slight adjustment, and it doesn't mean that I disagree. All right? Here's the thing. Now, when you have 2 guys, 2 elite guys that's going to get in the ring with each other, God damn it, you don't know what's going to happen.
50-50. Thank you, Crush. Talk about it.
This shit is 50-50. No disrespect to nobody's opinion. I'm going on a fact. I can't have an opinion on a match. I need fucking facts. I'm going to keep on saying this until it happens. It's a 50-50 fight. We cannot talk about Dev and Tank in a matter of where Tank is going to have the total advantage. Same thing with Dev. These are 2 elite fighters. We can point out their weaknesses and their strengths. I guarantee you my whole bank account, both of their weakness and strengths, is going to look totally different from what you're used to seeing. It's always like that. And we don't know who has the better IQ. We both know they got high IQ. We ain't gonna know who IQ is the better into their 2 minds is in the ring against one another. Because we can't keep on saying what Dev's IQ would not allow Tank to do off of what his IQ did not allow everybody else to do. Because Tank is different from everyone else that Devin fought, and vice versa.
Fact.
So it's going to be different. It's a 50-50 thing. This is God damn it. Ain't no motherfucking way you gonna call yourself with true faith. Yeah, I'm saying that. You gonna call yourself with true faith. Everybody needs to get over their pride, man. You should be wanting a fight
Man,
to be
stop
50,
it. Stop
50,
it, Chris.
Stop it. Don't cut me off. Let me finish my shit, Dub.
My bad. Mike, go ahead, Chris. Go ahead, OG. Go ahead, OG.
God damn it. I know you don't like it, but you go ahead, OG.
I ain't gotta like it. I ain't gotta like it. It ain't about me liking it. It ain't about that. That ain't what it's about.
Listen, boxing ain't motherfucking boxing. God damn it. If you cannot have a 50 mindset on your favorite fucking fight, let me tell you something, goddammit, I'm probably one of the most realest boxing fans ever. Listen, goddammit, I hear all this shit, but that's why I like these guys, but as a true boxing fan, fuck my opinion. It's about a boxing mindset. You can't draw up who's gonna win. Your mind should be scrambled like that to where it's only gonna you only gonna know what's gonna happen when they fight. So when it comes to guys like Dev and Tank, man, it's a 50-50 fight. We got to see they shit in the ring working against each other fight night. We can't go off of what they shit been working against everybody else, because everybody else are not dumb. That would be better than everybody else's motherfucking cake resume, and vice versa. Why are we talking about stop moving so soon, y'all? Stop moving so soon. Because you know when we move so soon, we might wind up getting some shit that we wanted, but we ain't get it. Because this is the sport of boxing. I still feel some type of way about this judging shit, which is very scary. And you know, we've been talking about this for a minute. We've been talking about this. A lot of us thought that was going to happen when Dad went to Australia. We as boxing fans, our mindset shouldn't even have to worry about this shit. But this is the most important thing to me. So when these guys get in the ring, they got to leave it to them fucking selves, because these fucking judges is a piece of shit. And then when we talking about this, I wouldn't want none of these fucking judges. Any judge that judged in the last 3 years, I would not want them to be present and being the judge when Dev and Hate, when the elite dudes fight each other. I don't want none of them whack ass, motherfucking slippery slide ass judges and they're fucking up a great boxing match. Because neither one of these guys will get the full credit for the points of what they've been doing in the goddamn fight. But this shit is 50-50 because they both elite and we don't know how they gonna do fight night, because they would be the best on each other's resume, and none of these guys had ever fought each other despite really a resemblance of one another. Ryan Garcia is just a kid. He got some talent, but he don't have a long skill set. He don't have a skill set. It's his attribute. It's his speed. It's his powers, which was not very effective against Tank Davis. This guy's going to 140. And to see if his star status or whatever is going to go up, this man needs a whole new makeover. We talking about Tio. Ryan, people needs a whole new makeover. Ryan Garcia can't. First of all, he better not go to fucking 140 still fucking with Oscar De La Hoya and them after they abandoned his ass. That's one thing that we got to worry about with him. Two, he might need to take a break. Cause I know he's cool because he got paid, but you know he suffered in a high pride little spoiled ass kid. He gonna need to take a break to get his mindset right before he go to fucking 40. And once and for all, he better get a whole new fucking trainer going to one goddamn 40, because Mr. Goose is going to have his motherfucking chin being loosened if he keep on fucking around with this dude as a damn trainer. You know what I'm saying? So I wish him the best. Let's see, because this is was supposed to be the turning point. You know, let's see where he goes after this. And I just like the kid because I don't like the way he roll. He's a fake motherfucker. But, you know, on a boxing standpoint, I really wish the boy the best. But he ain't got a whole lot to do, and he ain't gonna be too successful going to 140, still working with the same camp that abandoned his ass, that don't have much faith in him. Let's remember that. They don't have faith in this boy. That's why they pulled him out of Norris, kept him away from Dev and a few other fucking people. He was ready back then. He could have been got it on.
Not Crush.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
I gotta stop you. I don't mean to stop you. I don't mean to shut it down.
No,
real quick,
I'm good.
I gotta say this. And I want to hear y'all opinion on it. If we need to, we can go. And man, we gotta. After this question, we got one last question. We got to shut the panel down early tonight, man. I ain't gonna hold you. I got a few things I got to do in the morning. But my first thing is this right here, Chris. My first thing is this. When we talk about the individual leaving or not showing up for the post, the press conference after the fight, the post-fight press conference, right? Did y'all hear what Oscar De La Hoya said as far as why him and Bernard?
Yeah, I heard that bullshit, man.
Hold on. Hey, JD, speak to it real quick. JD, speak to it.
I heard that shit, man. Fuck that dude. Fuck him. and fuck Bernard.
Hold on. Wait a minute. So do y'all think it? Hold on, JD. Do you think it's factual?
No, fuck that cokehead, bro.
Yeah, man, you gotta ask the question. Hold on, let me at least
fuck
ask
that
the
cokehead, bro.
Let me ask the question for the people, brother. Right. I'm gonna let you respond. Let me at least ask the original question for the people so they know. Everybody don't know what we're talking about. Everybody don't know, right?
Oh, so put it in context. You can't just ask me. We know on the panel. Well,
no.
Most of them.
And that's according to Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar said that after the final weigh-in with Bernard Hopkins And Oscar, he addressed the point that people were saying Bernard Hopkins had steroid cream and all that other shit on his hand. And according to Oscar, this is according to Oscar De La Hoya, Bernard Hopkins was no longer allowed to get in the ring. He wasn't allowed at the press conferences due to the PBC. Oscar De La Hoya also said the reason he wasn't there is because he had multiple threats on his life. I don't know how true it is. I'm just telling you what the brother said. I'm just reporting. I'm reporting what the brother said. And so
what's the order?
These are the reasons that they saying that they weren't able to show
What's the
up.
order?
These were the reasons they said they weren't able to show up to the post-fight press conference. Terrance Bailey, Terrance Best Videos. Terrance, do you believe Oscar? Do you believe Bernard Hopkins? Do you think they tried to sell Ryan out? What do you think happened? What do you think happened, Terrence?
Okay. So I didn't get to speak on that other topic. I had
Also,
one thing to say.
Go ahead.
One thing to say before I answer this, and to crush point, because he kept asking, well, why is it on Tank? Well, the reason it's on Tank is because he's the A side.
Backtracking. Then we ask.
No. I just because I didn't get it. I didn't.
Bro, it's too late.
Hold up.
Come on, Jay. Just let me get this off.
Hold up. Real quick. Hey, my brother, he wanted to respond. After Terrence responds to what he wanted to respond to, he gonna answer.
Then I'm gonna answer the question.
Exactly.
I'm just answering.
So get a brother his time. Get a brother his time.
Man.
No, it's not gonna be long. It ain't gonna be long.
Give him his time.
It ain't gonna be long. It's quick. I'm responding to Crush. The reason we keep the onus is on Tank to do something because he's the A side, bro. He's the A side, and and he's the one chasing the face of boxing. Everybody said so. He controls everything. Who he fights is going to dictate the other people who they're going to fight. So that's why we're on Tank and we're saying Tank has to make a decision. Okay, so that's all I wanted to say to that point. To your question now, yeah. To your question now, what you're saying now is that I think they're pissed off at fucking Ryan. Because they were pissed off at him taking his fucking deal. They told this fucking idiot, hey, don't do it. They kept telling this idiot not to do it. And the idiot just did it. And they were pissed off. They knew his ass was going to lose. They had to keep face through this whole shit. Because De La Hoya, he knows fucking boxing. Fucking Bernard knows boxing. And they knew Gervonta was 10 times better than this man. So they were trying to get this man to fight another fucking another cupcake to keep him on board. But he wanted to do what he wanted to do to get them. That's why I said to Knockout, he wanted the bag. All Ryan wanted was the bag. I don't care. Yeah, he was coming forward, but once he tasted that power, you saw what he wanted, the bag. That he could have got up. He got his bag, and that's all that was. I don't want to hear that shit. That's why they were right what they did with him, because he didn't listen to their representation, so they said, fuck you. That's it. And I agree with them.
That's fucked
hoes
up.
Get treated like hoes. I agree with you, man. Hoes get treated like hoes. Opportunities get treated like opportunities.
That's fucked up.
And the whole thing is, and I agree with you, dog, because for real, I did want to see him get put in the body bag. Since you then got the bag that you can bag for, I wanted you to be inside the bag that your money was going to be in. And he didn't get up because he knew he's going to wind up on his ass bag in the bag. Ass flat. I'm trying to tell you, man, this dude, man. And he's going to need a whole new thing, man. And I think Ryan, he was not aware of what he was doing, people. He was steady chasing. And what I've been saying, Oscar De La Hoya is a Tank Davis thing. Not y'all on here, but people don't know that. If you don't know that, Oscar always talk good about Tank Davis. Trust me, Oscar wants some goddamn cake money on the side. Bernard, he does whatever fucking Oscar says. Fuck Bernard. I don't even say nothing about old B song. You know what I mean? He carry Oscar song bags for him. So of course they was gonna do that. So me, I was not surprised. But here we go about this shit with the fucking threat. Okay, man. Now all of a sudden in the sport of boxing, you getting fucking threats. Who the hell did you piss off, Golden Spatula, for somebody wanting to be threatening your ass? What, one of your girlfriends? She found out you just stole her motherfucking golden spatula. Golden spatula and shit. Wanna be in the goddamn kitchen with fishnets on and red pumps and all that. That's why that was a death threat. So fuck all of a sudden somebody, everybody that's important in boxing that can get threatened and shit. You all of a sudden get threatened. Motherfucker, you don't even fight no more. So why would somebody threaten you as a goddamn promoter? That's bullshit. Goddamn, he should be getting some damn threats now. If I was motherfucking Ryan Garcia, I'll be trying to fucking rumble Oscar De La Hoya and Bernard. Hey, yo, anybody in here that you know how y'all boxing people do? Yo, y'all sitting here, y'all check us out because we so dope and we keep y'all out. So one of y'all in here that represent Ryan, tell Ryan go still off on goddamn Oscar and motherfucking Bernard. Go still off on them, goddamn Ryan. You deserve that much, young man. I don't like you that much, but goddamn it, you need to go still off on them because they motherfucking pimp your ass like a hole on Sunset Strip and didn't even give you a motherfucking goddamn meal for you to have your energy to get your damn trick on. That's some disrespectful shit. I'll be running down on their ass, pulling up on them in my motherfucking car. What's up, Austin? You know what I mean? They gotta get footage on this motherfucker.
Yo.
You know what I mean? Yeah, because that was so disrespectful. I wasn't surprised. I knew they was gonna pull the whole move because they just really wanted to get the money off motherfucker. Ryan, you should have kept with your first instinct and took that money to somebody else that probably would have had a little more respect for you, bro. Because they ain't had no goddamn respect for him. They ain't had no respect for Ryan. Set up there, fronted the whole time trying to sell us some bullshit, knowing everything they was saying in these press conferences and shit. They had no damn face.
They wanted Ryan to take it to
represented goddamn Ryan better.
Kush, you have to understand, right? I think Bernard Hopkins wasn't there because Tank and his team were crying about PED cream.
Yo, what you doing, bro? I was next. What you doing, bro?
No, I thought it was open panel. Go ahead.
Nah, bro. All right, Dub. So I'm gonna respond to this shit.
Go ahead.
All right, Dub. So I'm gonna respond to this shit, man. So for one, let's look at the landscape of this shit, and we gonna take it back, right? You got the whole situation with Oscar, and you got the situation with Floyd, right? When Oscar fought Floyd, all of the stipulations of the A side fell in Oscar's corner, right? Oscar dictated terms, he dictated the gloves, he dictated the weight, and he forced Floyd to move up. So, in my opinion, I feel like, and you can see it from the parties that were, who made appearances at the fight, who were present at the fight, meaning Leonard Ellerbe and Floyd Mayweather, despite the fact that they are no longer assigned to Tank's, or Tank's not signed with them anymore, they're there to support the fighter that they built. Because if you listen to what Leonard Ellerbe said to Oscar, he said to him that we beat all of your fighters. We beat not only did we beat all of your fighters, them fighters that you thought was on Golden Boy were not on Golden Boy. They actually went over to PBC. You know what I'm saying? Just as an example, you got Rashidi Ellis, who they put on the shelf when he beat Alexis Roach, right? So moving forward, we look at the landscape of this shit and we consider it. There's a whole bunch of animosity from Oscar's side to Leonard Ellerbe, right? And Floyd don't fucking like Oscar. Neither one of them like Oscar, right? And we also know that Oscar, to Crush's point, is a huge fan of Tank Davis. So, with that being said, regardless to if Ryan Garcia won or not, Oscar and Bernard were not on Ryan's side anyway, because in their minds they knew that Ryan is not as elite as Tank Davis. You know what I'm saying? It's not that hard to see. Tank is truly elite, and they knew that. So when he lost, though, some real scumbag shit to do is to throw your manager of your promotional company under the bus, whether it's true or not, and say that he had steroid cream on his hand and he was no longer welcome anywhere around PBC. And we know Oscar like to tell lies about shit and say shit that never happened. He likes to draw shit on. He likes to build in excuses, for lack of a better term. And we saw that with the Gilberto Ramirez fight when he got his ass whooped by Bivol, right? So the reason that they were not there does not fucking matter to me. When Canelo lost to Floyd, for whatever reason, they were there. But that's because they knew with Floyd, you lose to Floyd and you become a star. However, with Ryan Garcia, you lose to Tank, and being the fact that Oscar and his shenanigans lost him Canelo, it's going to be the same situation. Because believe it or not, everybody that fights Tank Davis becomes a star or has an opportunity right after the fact. It doesn't matter who the fuck it is. You fight Tank right now, and you will be somebody 5 minutes right after you fight him. Plain and simple. So not only did they shit on Ryan, and it was not fair for them to do the shit that they did to Ryan, they should have been there. I don't give a fuck if my cash cow lost or not. Even in a loss, it's a victory for you to stand up there and admit you lost to the world fair and square like a man. I don't give a fuck about all that shit that, was going on. I don't give a fuck that Eric Gomez was there. It doesn't matter. You and Bernard Hopkins are the face of your brand, and the face of your brand also is Ryan Garcia. You know what I'm saying? They represent y'all. So you need to represent Ryan the way he represents you in the ring, because you weren't fighting for Ryan. So why the fuck weren't you there? You know what I'm saying? And so for you to leave Ryan hung out to dry, and you all these bullshit excuses about death threats and shit. Oscar, don't nobody give a fuck about you, bro. That's the problem. You think somebody gives a fuck about you? They don't give a fuck about you, bro. It's not about you, bro. The problem is that he had a thought process, right? And if it went to the cards, Tank would have more than likely got robbed, right? And the way Ryan was fighting, he was looking for a knockout, a lucky punch for Tank to hit Tank with. And that shit did not happen. Yeah. So with that being said, just how our Oscar, I know for a fact with his cokehead happy ass would have been up there if Ryan were to knock Tank out. His bitch ass should have been up there. And so should Bernard Hopkins' bitch ass should have been up there in a loss. Because if Ryan won, them motherfuckers have been cheesing. They gamble a lot. They was probably down there in that third floor collecting their money because they bet on Tank. And they didn't bet on a fighter.
Yeah.
So I don't agree with that shit, bro. It's some scumbag shit. You need to get the motherfuckers out of boxing. Errol Spencer's right when he said that Oscar don't give a fuck about his fighters or any other fighters that don't fall in his demographic. And that's my say on that, bro.
Terrence best videos. Terrence, coming to you hit next, and then we getting ready to shut the panel down for the night, man. I got some shit I got to do in the morning, but at the same time, we want to get Terrence. Same question, man. We see and we've heard what Oscar has had to say. You know what I'm saying? We've heard what the situation has been.
That nigga call me Oscar, bro.
No, I ain't talking about you, JD. No, I'm not talking about you.
Oh, I was half listening.
No, I ain't talking about you. We heard what Oscar had to say. It seemed like, according to Oscar, it was the PBC who wasn't going to allow him to beat it, or who wasn't going to allow Bernard Hopkins to be there.
Damn, not to cut you off, right side. Why is Weedy telling me to talk about Joe Joyce, bro?
Yeah, we're gonna move forward. We're gonna move forward. So everybody has, and we do need to talk about the heavyweight division. We do need to talk about it, but this ain't gonna be the night. This ain't gonna be the night to do it.
Yo, all right, man.
Let's talk about that tomorrow, then, Doug.
It is what it is. Hey, we will be live tomorrow as well. So if that's what the people want to talk about, we could definitely chop it up about the heavyweight division. But I just want to ask. I want to ask my brother Terrence best videos. We see what happened at the end at the the final press conference, the post-fight press conference, right? We saw that Bernard Hopkins wasn't there. We saw De La Hoya wasn't there. A lot of people think that they left Ryan to sit up there on his own. Shout out to Ryan Garcia once again making the fight happen. And Ryan didn't duck no smoke. Ryan answered all the questions that were presented to him, so I give him credit for it. I will say though, when we hear what was going on as far as the PBC not wanting Bernard Hopkins or quote unquote according to Oscar, this is only according to Oscar De La Hoya. According to him, the PBC not allowing Bernard Hopkins to be around after he quote unquote touched Tank's lower back and what people are saying. I don't believe it, but the people are saying he rubbed some type of steroid cream on. I think that's cap. I think that's to the highest degree of bullshit. In my opinion, I think it's the highest degree of bullshit. But also with Oscar De La Hoya not being there, saying that it was because he had his security team said that they had to get him out of there. He had multiple death threats, according to him. Do y'all blame them? Do y'all blame them? Do y'all think that it was negligence?
Man, fuck yeah.
We coming to you, Terrence. We coming to you. Do y'all think it was negligence for them not to be there, for them not to be supporting their fighter? Terrence, go ahead, get your bars off, my brother. And then also, Terrence, give your last words. We're gonna shut it down after this. Give your last words after you speak on that point, and let the people know where they can find you. Let them know what you got coming up. Let them know what you got next, my brother. And I appreciate you for coming through. You did a hell of a job tonight. And one thing I gotta say it. I appreciate you, brother. Me and you, we done been on panels together. I'm gonna tell you, you're delusional when it comes to certain things. As far as when it comes to Bud Crawford, but tonight, this is me just being honest. I thought you came with or you did a hell of a job debating tonight, and I think knockout. He was on his square. He did his thing. I think if you run up against a lot of motherfuckers, you would beat their ass. Coming the way you came tonight. Yeah. But at the same time, I want to see you back in the ring, brother. I got a lot of faith in you, and I appreciate you for always standing on your square, my brother.
All right. Thanks for the kind words, and thanks for having me tonight, Doug. I'll say this: if y'all see that dude named Big Ray, I'm calling him out because he had a big mouth. Yeah, I don't know who.
Big Ray. Is Big Ray in the building? Big Ray, if you're in the building, Big Ray. Hey.
Big Ray had a lot to say on that debate, so I want to smoke with him if he's willing.
Right, cool.
So
we can try to set it up. Right? We can try to set it up though.
Hey, yeah.
Hold on, Crush. Crush, let him get his bars off.
I was going to tell him I was going to hook it up for him, bro. I was about to tell him I'm going to hook him in, bro. Damn. Can I get it off? Bro, I got you in the morning because he come on to my live. That's all I wanted to say.
All right.
Good, Chris.
All right. My words on that is simple. Look, man, I don't think they even want to work with this dude anymore, bro. I really don't even know if they want to work with him because, like I said, he ignored all of their advice to tell him not to take this deal. They didn't want him to fight Tank. They wanted to push him another way. Now, he did what he did. He wanted the bag, and maybe he really thought he could. I don't know why in the hell he thought he could beat Javante. That's the craziest shit in my. I just can't wrap my head around him really thinking that he could beat Javante when he knows that he ain't got the fucking skills to beat. Because he didn't say he couldn't beat Devin, and he just pretty much said he can't beat Shakir. Why do he think he can beat Devin? I mean, Javante, it didn't make sense to me. So that's why I keep thinking. So what?
Hey, Dub, real quick. Somebody on the chat has a question for the panel. All right, I'm gonna ask it. All right.
Go ahead.
What is the biggest prize in the 135 division right now?
Who is the biggest prize?
What?
What is the biggest prize?
No. Let me.
It's simple. That's a simple answer. And I'm
What?
glad he,
What? Not
what,
who.
what, and regardless of what division we talk about, whenever the question is what and not who, then the answer is the belts.
The belts,
the belts are the most important thing.
The belts, yeah. So I mean, that was easy.
That's too easy. Yeah, that's too easy. And a lot of those guys is waiting for Dev to need 135. Trust and believe that. Dev, go up to 140 because I think you can do that shit again and get out those guys' ways.
Stop it, Crush.
No,
we need to see Devin and Tank. We need to see Devin and Tank.
That's what.
I disagree with that belt.
And I agree with you, bro. Listen, Dub, I hear you and I agree with you, but you don't always get what the fuck you ask for. Always expect the unexpected, bro.
We know that. Shit, as boxing fans, we know that.
Hold on. I don't have to get what I'm asking for. I don't have to get it. All I can do is continue to be consistent and continue to ask for it. And damn it, I'm gonna continue to ask to see Devin and Tank. That's what I'm asking for.
Fight, but not when we want it. Not when we want it. We gonna get it, but not when you want it. We gonna get it. Trust me.
I disagree. Listen, let me just say my last point.
With all of y'all, bro. I disagree.
Hold on. Go
let
ahead.
me say my last point. And I just want the panel. I want the panel's opinion. If we don't get Devin fighting, if we don't get Tank fighting Devin, and he don't fight Shakira, because that'll be the next fight I want to see. And if he don't get Frank, what is the next acceptable fight for Tank? And I'm just going to clear it out. And I'm going to clear it out. I'm not clear. That's all I got to say. That's it. I'm done.
All right, bro.
Hey, Terrence, shout out to you. Appreciate you coming through, man. You did your thing tonight, man. Much love to you. And always know, man, you're welcome over here. We appreciate you, brother. And thank you for showing love tonight, man.
Appreciate that, Doug.
Smoke, man. Smoke, you done came in late, man. Goddamn.
Are you shutting it down?
We getting ready to shut it. But Smoke, go ahead, man. Get your bars off. Anything you want to talk about, get your bars off, Smoke.
Oh, well, I was gonna just talk about earlier the debate, but if it's over,
no, go ahead.
Yeah, just when it comes to terms like face of boxing, make sure you define your terms. It'd be an easy thing if you don't think Tank is the face of boxing, then who is? And then you could just make a distinction between how that person is the face of boxing and Tank doesn't meet that guideline, right? Doesn't meet that standard. Unless you're saying there is no face of boxing, that's a different thing. But if Tank isn't the face of boxing, then who is? Like that's kind of a way to go. Like if you find yourself in conversations about like concepts that are loosely defined, like face of boxing.
Yeah, Smoke. I like what you said, bro. I like what you said because I had asked a question. You wasn't here, Smoke, and my question was, who decides who is the face of boxing? They say the fans. I get that, but guess what? We would never get no fucking where because the fans is always going to have a different fucking opinion on who's the fucking face of boxing. You can't leave it to the fans.
Yeah, well, for me, it's real simple. Muhammad Ali is the face of boxing. Everybody else who's come after him has tried to be the face of boxing and has failed. If you're going to talk about like active face of boxers, who is it took it from Canelo Alvarez? At
this current moment in time, Smoke. Let's be clear. Smoke. At this current moment in time, who is the face of boxing today?
Canelo Alvarez.
Okay.
It's like pretty simple. Like no matter what the hell Tank is doing, he's not doing what Canelo Alvarez is doing. Not in numbers, not in accolades, not in level competition, nothing. He's not touching Canelo Alvarez. It's not really that. It's not really that difficult.
We are. Tomorrow. Hold up, real quick. Tomorrow we will be having this conversation. Who is the face of boxing? We will be having this conversation. And so,
because hey Dub, did you check out BF today? Did anybody see BF today?
I seen some of BF. I didn't see all of it. I seen some of BF.
Okay, did you hear what he was talking about?
What I don't know. I heard some of, once again. I heard some of what he was talking about.
Yeah, about the face of boxing. And when Smoke came in and said what he just said, it just took me back to what was BF was saying because Smoke said it's Canelo. And remember, Dub, I don't know if you still remember, he was breaking down because he was talking about who was the face of boxing. And he went into a thing to where this is what he did. And how he went and broke down the face of boxing, because he said there's a whole other faction to it besides the ways that we know. And he said that with the calling shows, the when people have these fight shows on YouTube, when they have these fight shows on YouTube, they do these call fights. He said he went and did some research. I'm not making this up. This is what he said. This is on his show today. Might need to go over there and talk to him tomorrow, but I like to hear y'all debate about that. Smoke.
No, I fuck with
Yeah, listen. I'm just going to put it like this. Canelo Alvarez is the A side to everybody in boxing, including Dub right side.
Hold on, Smoke.
Even if Canelo came in here, that hold on wouldn't work. Even on your own channel, Canelo's the A side.
Did you
just say
Dub?
I'll shut Canelo the fuck down if he come on these motherfucking goddamn panels. He won't be shit.
If Canelo came on this motherfucking panel, he gonna be getting the mute. If you trying to overtalk,
let Crush finish. Let Crush finish.
The mute button like anybody else.
So what happened, right? So what happened when BF broke down, and y'all need to debate about this, brother, because I'm gonna tell you what he pulled up. Because I hear what you said. He said Tank Davis is the face of boxing over Canelo. This is why. He said when he went and did some research on when people have these live calling, when they call the fights and shit, Tank Davis, not just his shit, but everybody's shit he went and researched that do these shows on YouTube. Every Tank Davis fight was their higher viewership when he did these calling shows and live fight parties over your boy Dirty Red.
I mean, that's cool.
Damn all of that. Hey, damn all of that. Hey, Tank Davis. Christ,
did you say calling shows on YouTube?
Hold on. Oh shit, my bad. Tank Davis can bring his ass over here, and guess what? I'll mute the shit out of his ass too.
But I bet you wouldn't mute Devin.
Shakur and Devin. Bill Haney, he could get his ass muted. Shakur and Devin, they come over and talk now. I'm gonna have a little more respect. I'm gonna have a little.
Sure, you're right.
It is what it is.
Hey, Dub, if Shakur and Dev come on your shit, the chat ain't gonna be able to text nothing, and the guy
look, hey, Crush, real quick. Watch this. I'm gonna do this real quick. If Shakur and Devin come on, this is what the panel gonna look like right here. Everybody gonna be in the motherfucking background. Everybody will be in the background all day. Like it is what it is. Goddammit.
Damn, you gonna take me from a lead singer down to a background?
Yeah, whatever. It sounds good. It sounds good because he's not here. If Canelo's on here, you gonna put yourself backstage before you put Canelo backstage. Canelo is the A side.
Oh shit, man! Woo.
Hey man, look. Hey man,
this is always good, man. This is always good.
Real quick, man. We're gonna go ahead and get last words, man. We'll be live tomorrow. We will be live tomorrow, man. And I got it, man. Smoke. I gotta get you on earlier, man. God damn it. And if anybody don't know, man, y'all make sure y'all go check Smoke channel out, man. Smoke is one of the, in my opinion, this is just my opinion. Before I argue with any of y'all motherfuckers up here on the panel, I argue my ass off with Smoke multiple times. And one thing, I got a lot of respect for Smoke. If y'all don't know, on Fridays, the brother, he gonna go live and he gonna give y'all a 12-hour live. And when he giving it to you, he gonna be talking all of the boxing talk that we always talk over here. Smoke, man, give me your last words, my brother. Appreciate you coming through.
Yeah, I saw it just on the debate thing. I couldn't believe that Ryan Garcia got called out for chasing the bag against Tank when like everybody knows when Terrence Crawford re-up with Top Rank was chasing the fucking bag. None of those guys were as good as Tank Davis. Come on, guys.
Right.
For real. Shit, anyway, yeah, man. I'm sorry I got here late, and tomorrow I'll be back, and let's chop it up. You know,
Smoke, man. You know you always welcome, man. You know you the big homie. You one of my big homies. You know what I'm saying? I'll put you in the same or put you at the same level with Crush. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, I love my 50 plus, my over 50-year-olds, the fun side of 50-year-olds. We're a special breed.
Hey, look, I put y'all up there with Bruce Gas boxing, man. Bruce Gas, you feel me? Like,
oh no, fun side of 60. I don't even know anything about that, but yeah, this 50 shit. Yeah, I'm with this.
Yeah. That's my guy, man. That's my guy, man. I fuck with all y'all, man. Oh man, y'all some awesome dudes. If I ain't fuck with y'all, I wouldn't be come over here and build with. I don't build with a lot of people. Y'all know that I don't build with too many people, man. I keep it with my certain few, and that's it, and do my own thing. So if I'm over here building with you, I appreciate you, and I appreciate fucking around with everybody that come on. So y'all.
Yeah, that's 100. I'm gonna do my peace two fingers and catch you guys in later.
Hey man, I got to check, man. Terrence, you in the building, man. Give me your last words, Terrence.
Yeah. Right side, I'll catch you on the flip side.
Hey, real quick, Smoke. I want to ask you this quick question, Smoke. You done judged a lot of debates.
Mm-hmm.
I know you might not have heard Terrence's entire debate. Would you have any words of encouragement, any words of advice for Terrence as far as the debate series goes? What would you say?
Oh man, it's a performance. Like you have to stay in character and on fucking subject. Don't let him break your brain. Like he caught you in a situation where, that whole Tank, like Bud and Errol Spence, he found out one of your triggers, fucked with one of your triggers, and you just went down a rabbit hole. That is a fatal error. You have to fix that shit. Stay about the topic. Stay about what the spirit and the letter of the debate's about, and don't go off into your flights of fancy on like your personal beefs in boxing. Like that's just. It's not gonna get adjudicated in the debate.
Thanks.
All right.
Hey, Smoke, appreciate you, my brother. We're gonna be live tomorrow. I'm looking for you, man. Terrence, man, give me your last words for the night, Terrence.
Last words. I mean, BF always coming up with some crazy shit, man. I mean, how scientific is that shit? He going through fucking YouTube channels, and then he'll go on his channel. If BF will go on his channel and swear out that shit is fucking scientific, get the fuck out of here. I mean, come on, bro. That ain't that. I mean, that's what you up against with BF, and he gonna get loud and start cussing you out when you challenge that shit. Because that don't mean a goddamn thing what you see on a goddamn YouTube channel. Not respect to the YouTubers. You know, Dub, I know this shit is important and shit.
I'm a YouTuber, bro. I'm a YouTuber.
I respect your shit, but bro, we can't go on your shit when you do it. Watch video and tell us that fucking Tank is more popular than anybody else. But anyway, thanks to everybody. I appreciate this shit. Thanks for having me on, Dub. I'll definitely be on next time, even though you on late as a motherfucker. I got to get up early too. Yes, but thanks a lot for having me. Appreciate it. Thanks to the guys that's still around. And yeah, get your boy Big Ray. Tell him I'm coming for him later.
Yeah, I got you, bro.
We look at Big Ray. I want to go ahead and put it out here. My brother Terrence said he looking for smoke with Big Ray, and y'all know I'm in the chats. Y'all know I'm in the chats, man. Y'all gonna see me there. I will definitely be calling Big Ray out for you. Because at the end of the day,
Big Ray Promotions, let him know. I'm gonna send it to him though. I got you.
We and after Crush send it to him when I see him in the chat, and I fuck with Big Ray. I fuck with him. That's my brother.
Yeah, that's my guy. Yeah.
But at the same time, if you're gonna call him out, we need to see responses to the call.
He said I ain't win no rounds since he watched me. I said I'm gonna win one against him. So bring his butt onto the stage. I'm gonna get me one.
Yeah, let's take it to the stage. I found my 2 cans in the bucket. Fuck it, let's take it to the stage.
All right, guys, later. I'm signing out. All right. I appreciate you, Doug. Appreciate you, panel. All right, guys, later.
Take it easy, my brother. Right. Take it easy.
Take it easy.
Man, Crush.
My brother.
My goddamn motherfucking brother, man. Hey, you know what it is, Crush, man. You know I ain't got nothing but love for you. I thank you for coming through. I gotta say it. Man, you you once again, we already know you had a hell of a series, the first 3-part series, as far as Rocking the Right Side goes. The first, man, Chris, you always come on, man. You got so much energy. Man, you got a hell of a perspective. And man, I just appreciate you. You the big homie to me. You know what I'm saying? You always gonna be my big homie. And so, Crush, man, give me your last words, my brother. Give me your last words.
Oh man, listen, man. Y'all know what to do every time y'all see my man Dub Right Side. Come on, bring y'all nocturnal asses over here with us, nocturnal crazy.
Yeah, we late night. We late night.
We late night with it, and we for all type of characters we cover because we be having enough people on the panel to cover your personality. With that being said, we really appreciate y'all coming through, checking us out and everything. Hopefully, y'all appreciate my perspective and my boxing knowledge. I just try to keep it simple and clear as motherfucking water when it's fresh, because you can't see the dirty water. You know what I'm saying? Sir. But with that being said, man, make sure y'all check me out, man. If y'all ain't subscribed to the channel, just hit on my name, subscribe to this shit, and the energy and everything is always the same. So with that being said, I'm going to get up on out the way because my ass is still at work. So I'm still up, and Dub got to get some rest. You know what I'm saying? So Dub, go ahead and get some rest. It is always an honor. It is always an honor. We're kicking it with the chat and the panel. And I'll be back again, man. Y'all have a beautiful rest of y'all late night, man. And I'll see y'all tomorrow, man.
Man, much love to you, Crush. Much love, man. Man, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm upset, man. I'm upset. I had my family in the building, man. I wanted them to get his bars off real quick, but it is what it is, man. All y'all my family. Y'all know y'all my family regardless.
Hey, Doug, before we go, I gotta correct it. The face of boxing is Rocky Balboa.
Oh, Lord. Security. We need Crush removed immediately. We need him moved. We need him removed immediately.
Rocky Balboa, you know that's some bullshit. You know I'm bullshit.
Nah, man, you the big homie, man. I appreciate you.
Yeah, I'll leave the face of boxing. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Everybody be dropping their gems up here. A lot of people. Good thing about this, man, you get to meet people that share the same passion. And, you know, with boxing, because you're not going to get that with your neighbors. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when I could come in and kick it with people on the sport, on the top of boxing at the mass crowd, that's dope, because I can't communicate with too many people in the neighborhood in real time on the subject, because a lot of them not in tune. So I like to be where I'm comfortable at, and this is the best place to be for me when it comes to talking about boxing. Is on YouTube with content creators and people that come through that I see in the same chat every time I come through and check people out. So that's what's important to me, and that's why I appreciate everybody, the content creators in the chat. I'm out, bro. I'm sitting here and not do nothing to get paid for the rest of my goddamn shit.
Hey, I appreciate it, big homie, man. And like I always say, man, thank you. If nobody gonna tell you thank you, man, thank you. One thing I always gotta say is, man, Crash, you come through and you bring a perspective that everybody don't agree with, but everybody gotta respect. You know what I'm saying? That's
as long as they understand it. See, the thing is to get clarity. You don't have to agree. My thing is just to get the clarity, because nothing is meant to be totally agreed. If anybody say that everything is to be totally agreed, you're not fucking human. Just because someone disagrees with your point doesn't mean that they don't understand it, doesn't mean they don't respect it. They just don't agree with it. Shit, what the fuck? No need to cry about that. I want to fight some damn body. You get up in your feelings. You know? You're supposed to disagree with some of my shit. I'm not doing nothing right if you agree with everything I'm saying. I don't even fucking yes, man. None of us don't need that shit. Oh, hey. Yeah, I agree. No, because it's times with BF say a lot of shit I don't agree with. My man Knockout, who I call the motherfucking analytical alchemist of this boxing shit. I sometimes disagree with him. My man Smoke, I'm like sometimes we just want to disagree, people. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I always respect everybody's perspective, and I always respect everybody's boxing knowledge, no matter, you know, I feel what level it is on that. I respect everybody's boxing knowledge. You know, it's just when they go left with the personal shit. So
that's a motherfucking fact, man. And Crush, hey, at the end of the day, y'all make sure y'all go check the OG out, man. Crush, he go live every morning, and coffee and donuts, goddammit. Coffee and donuts. That's what we be looking for over there, Crush, man. I appreciate you, man, and thank you. Thank you for always rocking with me and always showing me love, man. You know, I really appreciate it, man. You know what it is.
Yes, sir. We out of here, y'all.
God damn it, man. Hey, we had a great show tonight. You know what I'm saying? We had my brother Crush in the building. We had JD in the building. You know what I'm saying? We had, hey, regardless if you like him or not, you know what I'm saying? We had my brother Terrance in the building. Man, we had a star-studded, Smoke was in the building tonight, man. Star-studded panel as always. Hell of a show. Man, I just thank everybody for always showing love. Shout out to my brother Isaiah, man. Shout out to Isaiah, man. That's my family in real life, man. That's my family. And shout out to him for coming through, showing me love. Man. Isaiah, you know you're always welcome over here. Shout out to my brother Bullet Gibson. Weedy Gonzalez was in the building tonight, man. JD, you know what I'm saying? My brother Gertz. Escalation Clause was in the building. You know what I mean? Cash Crypto always showing love. Man, we had everybody, man. Darius Gilliard was in the building tonight. You know what I'm saying? And I know I'm gonna miss some of y'all. Eric was in the building. Eric Black 60. Eric Black, man, I gotta get you right, man. Next time you come through, bro, I'm gonna definitely rent you up, my brother. I'll rent you up next time you come through. Man, I'm just thankful to have the support and the love from y'all, man. And thank everybody for coming through. Just know, man, when you're over here, what you doing, man? You rocking on the right side. It is what it is. I appreciate everybody. And hey, man, y'all know I'm gonna show love regardless.
You can't fight the power of Gervonta Tank Davis. What a scintillating display. Well, you question Deontay Wilder's power. The proof is in the banana pudding as he just turned the lights out.
Cool boy Steph Stephen Fulton Jr.
The Ennis Express is a runaway train.
Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, here is the skilled, the highly regarded